Welcome,
Welcome.
looking through.
Owl, owl, owl.
I got a Kindle. Ooh.
Oh.
I
I
love
like me a good
Kindles.
candle.
Yeah.
Shit. Are you what?
Poops!
I'm not gonna use this, but that's really funny. You guys ever heard of a flail snail?
Oh my
No.
god, I love them
Very
so much,
little.
but no! Don't you dare!
They're hilarious. Oh my god.
That's the type of adorable that we all die.
I'd rather Endr not die.
Literally, you want to know who's useful against a flail snail in our party?
Who?
Nobody. 0. All of us fail. We all lose.
Great.
You're all really good if I bring out like a rust monster though. Like
Yeah, actually, none of us wear armor, right?
yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, none of us do wear armor. Holy shit.
Oh, I know what the rust monster is now. I had to think about it for a second.
They suck.
They do suck. A rust monster came up in the Game Grumps campaign.
Poor guys.
Yeah.
Who's the DM for that one again?
Jared. And he does phenomenally with
I love
One
me
of
some
my
Jared.
one of my followers wants to play a D&D with us real bad, and he has no idea what it is. So I'm like, yeah, sure. On the next campaign, if we remember, we're gonna open up a spot for you. I promise. But
I mean, if there's a next campaign, I would totally be down to DM because I'll probably know what I'm doing by then.
I want to be a teddy bear. I mean, Circle of the Moon. Done.
Done.
Oh,
Hmm.
excuse me.
I'm not finding what I'm looking for.
No.
Are you looking for sea hags?
No.
Well, then I can't help you.
I know where those are.
I'm just gonna read my history textbook while we wait. So.
I mean, we're just about ready to start. I'm just trying to figure out like how much I want to kill you guys potentially. Like if I accidentally, if I accidentally kill someone, like not like accidentally, because I'm like. Okay, so there's two sides to kid DMing. One side is create a fair challenge, and that's like the first one. So the first one is create a fair challenge, and then when we get into game, it's murder anyone possible.
So on a scale of accidental, on an accidental falling off of, a cliff, or Zogle being a horse, how are you trying to kill people today?
like Azure going to pet Zogle while you're near a cliff. Like there's an
no.
element of danger depending on how the players play it.
That's the danger of Azure getting kicked off the cliff.
So the thing is, like, the way I see that is I would kick him off the cliff, and he'd probably be unconscious with how hard I hit, and then he can't save himself from falling off the cliff.
I mean,
That makes sense.
okay.
Aw, Razz, you're getting compliments from my chat about your makeup.
Aw.
Thank you.
Well, it is pretty fresh.
Cute.
I'm this is only my second time doing eye makeup, so I'm like
Girl, those wings are not bad.
okay, you say that, but you can't really see them. They're uneven.
Just use some tape next time. It'll
I
help
did
you with
use
your.
tape!
They look fine, dude. All right, well.
Looks pretty fresh to me.
How much health do you guys have?
Good question.
Generally.
Oh, 100 and something.
What?
What? Druids.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a reason
Ew.
Druids are
22. Okay. Okay.
Together, I'm currently at 126.
What?
Okay.
You have
These
like
forums
100
and-
more hit. You have like 104 more hit points than me, dude. Did you come close to dying at one point? How did you come close to dying? If
So
you're
here's
alive?
the thing. Here's the thing. If I decide to go damage, I cough up a lot of HP. If I decide to go tank, I've got ridiculous HP. If I choose my spider form or my like bear form or something, it's a lot less HP than if I go like hyena or octopus or one of the dinosaurs.
You could be a dinosaur? That's dope as hell.
Yeah, well, except my Velociraptor dino form, that has even less hit points than my spider form.
Just so everyone knows, we are probably going to be using Roll20 today. There's a good chance.
Duly noted.
Oh, it looks like 3 of you are already in there, so that's perfect.
Good, my capture is working.
Oh, good. Let me... I just need to make a quick
I'm
generic
gonna
real
open
quick.
a new window for Roll20.
So how is everybody? Are we feeling ready to play?
I'm ready.
I'm concerned for Zogle just a little bit.
My dad wants to kill me. Hags want to kill me. I try to kill me on a regular basis.
It happens.
Being a prince is hard.
Yes.
Hey, we love you. It's fine.
Being the youngest prince is hard.
Which one of these?
Whoa, hello.
What is
Hiya.
this?
Things are loading.
Hi.
Oh, interesting.
Don't say those words. Those words
Oh,
hurt
no,
my feelings.
I'm mapping on Roll20, sorry. I'm just like, I'm looking at... Like, sometimes people make, like, one tile that's meant to be repeated over and over again, and sometimes they, like, make a map for you to, like, match up to your map. And it's all a lot. It's a lot. Ooh, this is a big one. Yes, I'm in. Okay, this is the one. Okay.
Startled.
Did somebody just make an innuendo at me, or was that what was that sound?
That was the sound of her dropping something, I think.
That was the sound of me dropping something. Makeup, and I didn't want it on my tan shorts.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm so deaf to like sound jump scares now because of that command that I love so much.
The exclamation point horde that someone should definitely type in the chat right now.
I'll bite you.
You mean exclamation point
Well, take
horde?
me out to
That's
dinner.
Exclamation point horde. HORDE.
The one.
Oh,
that's
don't forget
literally,
exclamation point makeup.
Like, the one that's double all my other sounds.
Tree. No tree. I just need a big tree to
Yes,
cover up
that would
this
be the one,
obvious
digital.
dungeon
That would be the one.
that doesn't belong here. Here we go. Perfect. This.
I mean, I come up with these and think they're a
This is
great
hilarious.
idea, and then all of a sudden, they are not a great idea.
Okay, I think I'm just about ready to start. This is
All right.
ridiculous.
Okay, so we're gonna be on the beach. Last time I checked, so I'm gonna do a check-in on my spells.
On the beach? Let's go to the
That-
beach. Beach.
Let's go get away.
Sure.
What you gonna say?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Bad bitches like me, they're hard to come by.
I pass a roadwork sign every day on my way to
God damn
work. So every day I'm like, roadwork ahead.
I sure hope it does.
It's funny. Let's see. This is Razz. This is. Just gotta be ready. Oh, your character's name is Endr. Duh.
Yeah.
There
Hello.
we go. Hello. I just need to make
Hello,
sure
new
everyone's
friend.
gonna have
New friend, who
controls.
dis?
Okay, cool.
There's no ender to the name confusion.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay. So, is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Mhm.
I'm just
Okay.
double checking on my spells.
Okay.
Okay, I think I am prepared.
Okay. So, my first question is, Owl, you've only missed one session, is that right?
Yep.
Or have you missed two? One? Okay.
Only
So
one.
just last week.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, last week, our intrepid heroes, well, we had a flashback to Razz going and meeting, I'm hearing a little bit of an echo.
That might be from me. Hold on.
Okay. Thank you.
That is me. I got my headphones.
Good.
Is the echo fixed?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that was me.
I think. Yeah, it's fixed. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. So, last week we had flashback to the city of Duver. Endr Moonwind finds herself in a shrine to the goddess Panacea, and receives a book and a blessing to go forth and heal, which that will all come about at a later point probably. After which we caught up to our current time. Good. We caught up to our current time. The druids of the forest near Bellwind meet our party and lead them to Zogle's home, the druid sanctum of the forest, where you were greeted with mixed reactions. Some people were very friendly, some were not so happy to see you there. Zogle, your mother gave you a slight boon to deal with your curse, and everyone else was treated to some skywriting and a tour of the place. You met a lot of Zogle's siblings. There's Gatorjaw, who's a big asshole. There's
Thistle and Bristle.
there's Thistle and Bristle, who are
I thought it was
really
Tinder and Flinder for a second.
really cute twins who are actually older than Zogle, but still managed to be cute. And they're like your typical mischievous twins. There's a big old stupid one. There's a quiet shy one. There's a badger. You were treated to a druid's feast with the Fae of the forest, and at the end of that feast, it was discovered that Gatorjaw had gone into the forest to retrieve Zogle's father and brought him back. There was a family meeting, and it's been decided that you may receive some help dealing with your hag situation, which Azure, you still have no idea about. Like, you don't know what's going on.
Oh,
I don't know her.
Cool. So, we pick up. I think we'll start with Zogle, as you're separated from the group right now in your family home, a giant tree in the middle of this Druid enclave. And you're surrounded by your family. Everyone else is outside, and they don't know what's happening. They just know that your father called a family meeting, and that's all you have. So Zogle,
Yes.
after saying we have some planning to do, your father, I think maybe one of the twins speaks up. Thistle says, "Oh, father, are we are we going to go and finally fight the hags? To which your father responds, he takes a long minute to think about it, and he says, I cannot risk my entire family to these hags when I've spent so long trying to protect them. However, we will do what we can to assist Zogle in his quest.
I couldn't agree more. I believe that we should only have our most ferocious, and as you have all said multiple times, me as well there. I will gather some books that I've procured through the years and see if we can make a tactical decision.
Very well. And he lets you go and do that. Do you need to talk to anybody else, or can I switch over to the other group?
Can pop my head out and be like, probably gonna need some help figuring this out.
Yeah, the bark splits off of the doors with like a crack. Like whereas before, it grew over slowly. As soon as you approach, it's like.
There it go.
Yeah, so you guys see the bark crack open where the door was, and Zogle poke his head out.
Psst, I'm gonna need help figuring out what we're doing.
Endr is just like immediate, like she's been like just waiting and like kind of like listening. As soon as like she hears Zogle, she's like boop, and she's like, "All right, coming to help."
Okay.
Kyr'nes is like preening his hair a little bit because like, oh, I don't know if that was mentioned, but like I cast disguise self. I cast disguise self to look like a human boy, and it's in the Discord chat a little farther up. I'm scrolling up right now. Anyway, so Kyr'nes is preening his hair a little bit, like, okay, is this how people look? And then Zogle's like, hey, we need help, and he goes, oh, okay. Gets up and he's on. Continue to go help.
Okay.
This is Kyr'nes's
Cute!
human. It's not
Man
totally done,
boy.
but still,
Cute boy?
that is how he looks. So he's kind of just like,
Yeah. So Azure, just for your reference, you are you're standing in a glade that is surrounded by trees. There's fae and like beasts just kind of chilling, just going about their business. There's several houses built into the trees for various like fae clans and things like that. And Zogle is currently in the biggest abode, which belongs to the Druids.
Okay. Okay. And I don't really have a clue like at what's going on, right? Or
Yeah, you. I mean, you really don't. All you know is that. Let's see. What would he know from?
like, that is like mean and
certainly not the entire part of the entire reason they're there is part of it was Zogle made for him.
Basically, I think all you've really seen is my crazy father, some crazy druid stuff, and probably penises in the sky because Priscilla and Thistle drew them out of clouds.
That was a thing that happened.
It's true.
Okay, well then I guess I'm just like minding my own business and I'm like exploring around.
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
that's
So
what
are you gonna follow them into Zogle's place, or are you gonna?
I look at Kyr'nes and I'm like, should I?
Well, I'm going to, and he looks like he needs help. Might be a good idea.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll follow then.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Cool. So you guys enter this the domicile of these druids. The bark cracks shut again behind you. This is all very like very hush hush operation kind of thing. They don't want any like sneaky fae getting in. So the house is kind of set up in a sort of like a. So it's almost like there's a tree growing inside of it, which has been carved into like a spiral staircase, and there are branches that lead off into
like
various rooms, kind of thing.
That's cool.
Immediately off to your right, you see the Druid family. They're poring over books. The Zogle's father and mother are talking conspiratorially, just very quietly, in a corner, and they're having kind of a heated debate. But it's in Druidic, so
we can't understand it.
I mean, you could.
One of you can.
Maybe two of you.
In
That's
theory.
true. I don't know if bards have that.
Yeah, can bards learn comprehend languages? Is that a bard's
I think
spell?
they can, but I don't know if Azure has it. Do you?
I don't know. No, I don't have it.
Fair enough.
I mean, we're still trying to teach him the regular people alphabet. Let's not get crazy here.
Nice. Cool. So Zogle, your room is probably like up there. So
I'm probably like tossing books out like onto the table, and they're probably landing on the pages that I want. I'm like, this one, this one.
yeah. So if you guys choose to follow him up the spiral staircase to his room, yeah, there's a table, there's a bookcase, maybe like a. I don't know, what does Zogle have in his room? Does he entertain?
Oh no! When it comes to Zogle's room, it is clean cut. Everything is perfectly placed, and there is not a scratch and/or dent that is not tactically put there for a purpose. Basically, my room smells like pine sol, even though pine sol is literally right outside.
Nice.
I feel like Endr just kind of like takes a moment and just like looking around the room, and it's really neat. Nice.
Yeah. Girls don't usually. You know what? People don't. Whatever.
Very nice. Cool.
I like roll to snoop. See if I can find anything interesting.
Sure, Zogle. Well, I guess Zogle, is there anything interesting to find in your room?
No. I'm probably the most boring individual out of everybody.
Cool. So I won't even make you roll for it. You maybe roll stealth if you want to hide that you're trying to snoop.
Ooh, rolling stealth could be interesting because I have a -1.
Right,
Let's see
I'll
what we
even
get.
roll a perception to see
Against my stealth.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10.
-1.
Yeah, I rolled an 11, -1, 10.
Oh.
I have an 11.
Ah! That was
So,
close.
You're trying to see if there's any hidden compartments or anything, or you try to peek under the table, and Zogle, you're pretty distracted, but you're vaguely in the back of your mind aware that Kyr'nes is trying to find something.
Kyr'nes, if you mess up anything in this room, I will throw you down those stairs.
Oh, there are a lot of stairs there.
That's what you're concerned about?
Nice. Okay. Azure, what are you up to?
Well, since I just saw Kyr'nes trying to look for something in his room, and he found nothing, and Zogle knows he's looking for something, I'm not gonna look for something that would be embarrassing for him. I'm just gonna casually follow him to wherever he goes.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Cool. So I guess Zogle, if you're looking through your books, is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I'm just looking for probably sea hag knowledge. I would assume that I would have quite a few books on them just because my family hates them so much.
Yeah, roll maybe nature with advantage.
There we go, 21. My bad.
21? Okay. Yeah, you find a lot. You have books. In fact, let's see here. Let's see what we've got on sea hags.
Let's get down to business.
You have several like journals authored by your father and copied by like little fae who, you know, earned their place in the stronghold by doing menial tasks. So regarding hags, okay, sea hags. Really? Oh, okay, interesting. So, you know that sea hags are they're pretty good swimmers, right? They can breathe air and water. They their appearance is known to let's see. Their appearance is known to frighten creatures. They're extra. They have a sort of mind magic that they can work on frightened creatures. They can change their appearance pretty much at will. They speak Aquan, Common, and Giant.
Do they have any weaknesses?
They do not have any weaknesses.
Oh, lovely.
They also don't have any strengths, like any resistances.
Well, anything we throw at them is going to hurt them, but nothing is going to particularly hurt them more.
Nothing's going to be super effective.
And I'm just like saying them and the enemy and like that. I'm not actually mentioning hags at this point. I'm just like...
And you're pretty safe because Azure, like, even if you tried to read over your shoulder, he couldn't, like, read.
Not yet.
Well,
he's getting there.
How much? I mean, maybe,
I thought he had, like, basic alphabet at this point.
You might have basic alphabet.
Yeah, but when even, like, take that as, like, hey, you're, like, 6 years old and you're in kindergarten. You can read the alphabet. Hey, what does this word mean?
Yeah, and I'm probably just, like, in my head, like, thinking.
Apple!
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, does anyone... I mean, I guess from the sound of it, you don't have a whole lot in your room other than, like, books and stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can't really go into the hidden dildo... What?
I mean, I rolled too low to find that room.
Jesus.
And we walk out never knowing.
If you have more than 6 dildos, you're training for something.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'm not the robotic son everyone thinks, but we will never know.
So...
There's a real law in Texas that says you
Thank
cannot
you.
own more than 6 dildos. And I see why. No one needs that many. If you have more than 6 dildos, it is a clear sign you are training for something awful.
Thank you. That's the goof I was
God.
trying to make. I
That's
couldn't
amazing.
remember how it goes.
So about an hour of research passes.
Oh, that
And,
means my
Could I even
disguise
use my
dispels.
research ability? I think it's from my background. I can just actually... Or... Did I... Never mind.
I
Oh,
mean,
no,
you rolled a 21. Either way, like, you got everything.
Okay.
If it's been like an hour, Kyr'nes' disguise dispels in the process of research.
Ah, okay.
And before he, like, tries to do it again, I'm just gonna be like, Kyr'nes, Nobody cares. Like, nobody cares what you look like as long as you're not green and melting.
Well, I'm very much not green, and I don't think I've ever melted. So I guess we're good.
Yeah, as long as you're not dripping seawater everywhere, no one cares around here.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, don't worry, Kyr'nes, I think.
Yeah, it's a fire elemental. You're only going to melt very quickly.
So after this hour, there is a knocking on wood, and you guys turn to see Zogle's mother and father.
I wish us luck too.
Your mother stands there and says, "May we join you?"
Yes, absolutely. I was just finishing up with some research on the enemy.
As soon as you say yes, before you even finish the sentence, your father barges into the room.
No, that's not surprising. I'm I'm checking the hinges to make sure he didn't disrupt anything.
I feel like Endr kind of gets a little bit more stiff. She's not but she's kind of she's gone from kind of a relaxed, she's used to research. It's a comfortable thing for her. And just just being in oh, nature. She's or the dad enters and she's kind of she kind of goes from kind of more relaxed to she kind of strains her shoulders a little bit. And
I'm sure he gives the presence of, oh crap, we gonna die.
Yeah, so and he sets up in against one of the walls and he says,
oh my god, Zogle does a whole groan when he does that. It's don't shift anything.
Nice. He says, your mother and I have been discussing how we can help you. I have an idea, but she thinks that it may be too dangerous.
Well, ultimately, I've made quite a few too dangerous decisions lately. What's another one?
God.
There's a ritual that we've performed before. I haven't done it in a long time. You were probably too young to witness. But we could ask for a boon from the god of this forest. It is not an easy ritual. It involves a trial by combat. But if you succeed, you may be granted power.
I think at this point we need all the help we can get. Besides, I've got all of my colleagues to assist.
Kyr'nes kind of gives a very awkward, almost physically stammering bow. Yes, hello, I exist.
Yeah. Yeah, and he definitely makes eye contact with you, Kyr'nes, and you're not the person I invited into my house, kind of thing. It doesn't seem super happy about that, but also at this point, fuck it.
Sorry, Father. He didn't realize that we don't give 2 shakes of a lamb's leg.
Well, Zogle, you're keeping interesting company at least.
And I don't worry. Do I know his name?
I don't think anyone knows his name.
Yeah.
Nope, I've called him Father the whole time.
True.
Well, don't worry, Papa. We're just
Azure-shaped smear.
We're dead. We're all gonna die.
We survived, but we're dead.
Actually,
Sorry, what were
Zogle's
you
gonna
saying, Azure?
witness what he's about to do, and he's just gonna put his hand on his head, and he's gonna stand in front of his mom.
What were you saying, Azure?
Oh, I was just saying. Well, don't worry. We're just as incompetent as your beloved child.
Did you say incompetent?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he did.
I'm a grab up bolt. Ah, I'm gonna grab the bear's axe, and I'm like, excuse me.
I'm just kidding.
I know you're new to letters, but I swear to Jesus.
He says, your friends will be allowed to partake as long as we present a meaningful challenge. So,
What will
We've
my
overcome
challenge
some
be
strong
against?
things, right?
sorry, what'd you say, Endr?
It's like we've overcome some pretty difficult things. We're a team. She's trying to exude as much optimism as she possibly can in this desperate moment.
Don't worry, Endr. If anyone's to perish, it'll be me.
That doesn't help. Besides what you might think, I actually enjoy your company.
Ew. Just walks off.
Your father says, in order to gain the confidence of God, I guess. You know what? No. He's a forest god. He doesn't need a name. He doesn't have a name.
Can
He's
it be
the forest
Gaia?
god.
Why can't we have Gaia? I freaking want
I
Gaia.
am Gaia.
Gaia exists, just not here. This god is too old for language.
It's like the Cthulhu of gods.
He says, you must defeat a proven champion of the forest in combat.
I would know a list of who that is, right?
Yeah, so you have, your father, obviously. The last champion of the forest that you're aware of is Gatorjaw. Or
So it sounds like he's either way gonna have to fight one of his family members.
yeah, potentially. You might have like a great grandfather tucked away somewhere in one of the boughs of this tree, but like probably isn't available for combat.
I mean, even if we're 1,000+ years old, archdruids basically live forever.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Zoggle's gonna look around and look at his friends, quote unquote. He's gonna be like, if it's Gatorjaw, how boned am I?
you will have a reasonable fight ahead of you.
That's code for I'ma die. Well, let's get started.
Yay!
Yeah.
Make your preparations. We will begin in the morning. And he turns and heads out. Your mother stays. And she looks very, very worried. And as soon as your father's out of the room, she looks at you and she says, Zogle, are you sure about this? There's other ways. We can hire mercenaries. There's things we can do.
Mom, if you could have just hired mercenaries, you would have already done so. If you were going to bring armies, you would have already done so. If you would have asked the forest folk to help, you have already done so. You tell me realistically, what other choice do you have?
Be safe.
Probably not going to, but I'll do my best.
Way to reassure your mom.
I mean, if Thistle and Bristle have survived this long, I'm sure I have a good chance.
She pats your shoulder and says, "Get a good night's sleep. We'll take care of it."
Oh, Mom, before you leave, and I hold out that axe and be like, "Can you do me a favor and scry on this? Scry for a somebody who felled the person who had this before. I'm assuming it's somebody from this cult." And I give her the medallion and all that stuff.
Okay. She says, "Scrying through time is not necessarily something that I'm capable of, but if you can tell me anything about the cult, about this medallion, I may be able to find information."
I give her the down low on what we know, and I say, I don't want you to look in the past and see how it happened. I want you to be fueled by the anger and the strength that this person showed before he was taken down. He meant a lot to me, and he's gone now.
Okay. This will take some preparation. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks.
She puts her hand on your cheek and leaves.
Stone face, stone face, stone face, stone face, stone face, stone face.
Cool.
What?
So, you guys have a ritual in the morning. Are you doing anything this evening to prepare? What's up?
Any healing that can be prepared early in advance, that would be good.
Ooh, yeah, you at Endr.
Yeah.
Because they last for 24 hours.
Now that you have the actual like recipe as well for like real people healing potions.
Gee, did you put that somewhere?
I mean, I know you have the recipe, just your character at least.
Yeah, Endr knows what she's doing. You don't have to.
Yeah, and you also have the spell healing elixir that's like
Yeah.
a spell slot and it lasts for 24 hours.
And I think for those potions, you were using the sap from the.
Yeah. We don't
tree.
have any more of that.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think the
yeah,
sap was
because
supposed to be like a bonus to that spell, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, the sap was a bonus to the potion. We have the regular healing potion recipe. So basically, you could make regular healing potions. There's just no cool bonuses on it.
I mean, you're an alchemist with an alchemist kit. Even if you like, you could potentially gather things here that would allow you to do that.
Yeah.
So.
And you're surrounded by nature, so I'm pretty sure every herb you could ever hope for is here or can be grown.
Yeah. She's very thrilled about that. Endr's very thrilled about that. Not so much the circumstances, but just nature. Of course. Question for you, kid, off of Endr. Do you think she could do her praying and get some spells now, or do you think that should come in later?
You could potentially pray over the book and get some knowledge, but as far as spells, you'd have to take a level in it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's besides the point, because then it's
yeah.
I want to know what does I have a 3 question. What does I can't remember what does the yellow like mushroom does?
Oh, that allowed you to that could be brewed into a potion that would let you like see in the dark, I think.
Okay. Also, what were the stats for the shield and the sword from Kyr'nes?
It's just a regular shield
Just
and
regular?
a great sword.
Okay, great sword. Okay. And are we doing like a rest or something?
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be a long rest before we.
Yeah, you'll have a
go to
long
ritual.
rest before.
So this is the most D&D super nerd, oh my god question I could probably ask.
Mhm.
What's the moon like?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna roll, and we're gonna say that like I'm gonna roll a d20, and closer to 20 is fuller, and further from 20 is more towards like a new moon. If that works for you, does that sound okay? Let's see, because I do not keep track of the moon cycle. I'm not Matt Mercer. It is I rolled an 8, so it's like a waning moon, like about at the halfway point.
I'm gonna climb up to the very top of our big ass tree, which I'm hoping I've done quite a few times.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna stare at basically the non-existent moon and be like, I'm hiding too. It's been a minute since I've been up here. And I'm gonna chill out in the dark.
Okay.
I feel like Endr kind of like does her alchemy thing and gets the herbs she needs to do to make her potions. She does do, because she's essentially gonna get her spell slots back anyways. I feel like she might use a couple of her spell slots just right now, because she's gonna get them back in the morning anyhow, to make a few healing elixirs.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
I think, hold on, let me look at my character sheet quickly.
I think it's
I also have my boyfriend's sheet up that I'm trying to sort out for him because it's a mess and I hate him because he was to do it. But
he did it with like 4E stuff, and it's like,
yeah, like he
Quick, try to use 4E in a 5th edition. It'll work great.
Hold on.
Yeah, all the skill checks are 4th edition.
So basically, way too many complicated checks that he doesn't need.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. There's
Bluff,
diplomacy.
diplomacy.
Oh man, I've missed
Streetwise.
Thievery.
Ooh.
Oh, there was dungeoneering on there. Oh,
Yep.
I love the dungeoneering because nobody ever had a use for it.
Yeah.
If you had a really high dungeoneering, you were wasting a stat.
Yeah. So I've been having to sort all those out and figure out which ones are fucking which. Excuse my language, but it's just like it's like you were supposed to do this when you came up and visited me. But anyhow, I digress a great deal. I'm just checking how many spell slots I have. I have 4 first level.
Okay.
So I think I'm just gonna use all of my first level slots because I'm gonna have them back in the morning anyhow.
Sure.
We have up to 2, right?
Up to 2
second spells, second slots, right? As in, yeah. I think we have second level spells. I don't think we have third.
You do not have third level spells yet.
You have up to second level, yeah.
Yeah. I have 3 second level.
Okay.
Yeah, so I blow through all my first level slots. I just make 4 healing elixirs because God knows we're gonna need them. I see that smirk on your face and I want to die already. And I use I just make maybe like just for my own sanity, I want to know how the actual one.
You want wait? Sorry, you want you cut out a little bit. You want to know what?
For my own sanity, I want to know how the normal one is made, just because I don't think I was there when that was explained.
It's like what rolls. She wants to know, like, basically what rolls you would make to make normal healing potions that are not the spell slot healing elixir.
Oh, they should have a stat. Just like you.
It's an alchemy check, I think. If like you nail like 10 and above, you officially make the potion, and if it's 15 and above, it's like a little bit better or something. I
don't make potions.
Okay, so my alchemy.
That would be in Xanathar's.
So you have a you have proficiency with your alchemy tool, so you just add your proficiency bonus to your roll.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that down. Like, do that now and just write it later. So.
Okay.
I'll write it down for later.
I think it's what proficiency plus. I don't know what the one for
it would probably be,
alchemy is.
It'd probably be either nature or wisdom.
I was under the impression that it was just your proficiency, but
you might want to check because I think all of them have proficiency plus a certain skill. Like if you're doing like traps, I think it's proficiency plus dexterity or something like that.
Let me look.
That's one thing I have in my inventory that I have yet to use. I have a big old bear trap from my background.
You have a bear trap?
I do have a bear trap. I've had a bear trap this whole time. It's in my pack.
Fudging bear trap.
I'm not kidding you. It's in my inventory. Yeah. Hunting trap.
My other
the Outlander background gives it.
My other character has for the one that I'm doing with my boyfriend has the same background as Kyr'nes, and yeah,
There are a lot of things about Kyr'nes that I forget he gets because of the Outlander background.
The Outlander background is kind of awkward, to be fair.
Cool. So, do you want to go ahead and roll and just see? We'll have a look.
It was a 20.
Well, then I guess nothing matters.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Give that shit a +1 to healing.
Wait, +1 to healing?
So like +1, plus so it's the regular potion +1.
Regular potion's 1d6, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 1d6 or 1d4. I can't remember.
Either.
Standard healing potion?
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, standard healing is I think 1d6.
So 1d6 plus 1.
Cool.
Alchemy is such a complicated skill.
Yeah, good thing you have me. So how many of those?
Oh, okay. Aspen apparently knows and says it's d4s.
It is d.
Thank you, Aspen.
So 1d4 plus 1.
Your beep.
So yeah, you're probably able to make. Because you're doing it like with a standard healing or a standard like alchemy kit, you're probably only able to make one.
Okay. So I make one of those. So I'm just gonna write the.
You could make more, but you'd be sacrificing your long rest.
No. No, I just no. 4 of my first level spell slots. I ain't that.
Oh, lesser potions are 1d4 plus 2. So I guess.
So make it 1d4
potion...
plus 3.
Yeah.
Plus 3. Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, chat. You're the best.
Thanks, chat.
Good job.
Thank you again, Aspen. Okay, so yeah, I do that, and then I feel like Endr maybe noticed Zogle leaving, and goes up the tree to see how he's doing, just in a moment, so that they have quiet, so he can actually talk and doesn't have to be I'm fine, shut up, because she knows he's not.
I'm fine, shut up.
Boy. Seriously though, you can talk to me. I can tell you're worried.
You know, strangely, I'm not as worried as I thought I would be. I'm pretty used to my brothers beating me up at this point.
Don't make it any easier.
Do me a favor. Make sure Azure doesn't kick the bucket out of all of this. He's an idiot, but he's our idiot, I guess.
Yeah, true. Not like I was gonna let any of you die anyway.
Plus, it'd be really annoying if Blue decided that she was going to stick on my shoulder for the rest of the time.
To be fair, I can actually as well, so she might do instead of
Okay, you need to go away now so I can prepare my magics.
Alright. Good luck.
This is awkward and this conversation has taken too long. Leave.
Good luck, Zogle. Morning. She goes back down the tree.
I think
Yeah, I
Kyr'nes-
just finished picking out spells out of a book.
Cool.
I think Kyr'nes is viscerally nervous about this because he's seen how large and intimidating the people that he could be fighting are. So he's very nervous. So he's trying to distract himself by like going over his spiel that he's eventually going to give the party. You know, trying to distract himself with planning
Wait,
something
Do you
dramatic.
talk to yourself when you do that?
He's absolutely like mumbling to himself and like he's casting minor illusion to like do a little visual element going on. He's like he's really going for the whole 9 on it because he wants
So
it to
it's
be
mutter,
dramatic.
Mutter.
Yeah.
So when Zogle comes down from his little tree or branch house, he's gonna like walk past wherever you're sleeping, hear you, pop his head in, and be like, "Wow, you're really annoying." Just keep walking.
Just you didn't hear anything of me. Oh, okay, he's gone.
All right. Are you doing anything else, Kyr'nes?
I don't think I have anything else to prepare, so no.
Cool. And Azure. What do you
Yeah?
do with your What do you do with your evening?
I'm gonna sleep.
Sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So everybody take a long rest. Yeah, and you awake in the morning. In your various rooms. Pretty bare bones, just like a bed of like maybe animal skins. Does that sound right for druids?
I mean, yeah, they're
Yeah.
basically hunters, but like with a little more care.
Yeah. So beds of
It's
animal
just-
skins.
And probably like old skins instead of hunted skins, I would suppose.
Yeah, like let's not waste this creature that's like dying of an illness or something.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. You you can I get a perception check for everyone?
15.
Perception.
Or hold on, I think.
20.
8.
Nat
Wow.
20. Kyr'nes is so nervous he perceives everything.
17
He's
because it was I rolled a 15
paranoid.
plus 2.
+3, so it's no, 18.
18? Okay. So everyone except Zogle is awakened a little bit earlier to the sound of a drum, but it's not like it's being played. It's like someone dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you hear the twins laugh, and you hear kind of a like an angry shout from outside in the opening in the grove.
Oh, of course I didn't notice this. These assholes do this stuff all the time.
I think
There you go.
Kyr'nes was like about to go investigate, and then he hears the twins kind of like chuckling. He goes, probably nothing.
Cool. So Zogle, you do eventually wake up. You all convene Um,
I'm currently checking on my second level.
Good call. So as you're getting together for the morning, Zogle's largest brother, who looks almost completely Goliath, like there's except for like a little bit of hair, there's almost nothing to suggest that he's half elf. He comes in with like with some bowls, which he easily carries in his hands, like 4 bowls. And he says, Mom sent food for you. She said it's good for strength. Everybody eat.
Thank you, Stormfist. This is
Stormfist.
That's a
badass.
fresh name.
That's fresh. That's his rapper name.
He's going to be dropping his next album.
Nice. So yeah,
EP is out on SoundCloud.
nice. You're all greeted by cold leftovers from the night before. Not cold, but like room temperature. So just like stew. Nothing too special. Some bread.
I'm picking at it, but I'm more interested in reading different like anatomies in a book just to see where I can probably punch somebody or hopefully live.
Okay. All right. About the time that y'all finish your breakfast, a badger head pokes into the room. And in kind of like an almost an animalistic grunt, he kind of barks out, "The ritual's ready. Hurry up."
Thanks. Well, are you guys ready for how awesome I'm gonna be?
Endr
Confidence
is
is key.
Endr is like, as she's like as she's responding, she's like putting all of like the healing potions in her bag, like very carefully, so the glass doesn't break. So she's just like, "Yep, I'm ready now."
Perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs right now.
I
They're being
can't.
wild.
I can't, but I can imagine it. It probably sounds something like.
That's exactly what it sounds like. Good job. So do you guys go? Are you ready?
I sure am not.
I jump up and I'm like, let's get killed.
Working on it, Azure. I mean,
Oh.
just me, only me.
Did I hear a fly or something?
I think I've got something interesting up my sleeve you guys will enjoy.
Awesome. Okay, so as you make your way out the doors of Zogle's home, you're greeted by the sight of sort of a large half circle of drums. Your mother is dressed in a ceremonial garb. Your brothers have gathered around. Gatorjaw is very present. He's war painted and like shirtless and like hunky.
Well then.
Basically, he's the brother everybody wants to tap, and I'm the brother that just is really tiny and kind of torquey looking.
Tappable. Yeah, your father is there. Normally he'd be out patrolling, but this is like obviously super important for him to be present at. Your mother steps forward and greets you, and she says, "Zogle, are you prepared?"
I sure am.
Okay.
Gator Jaw, you're gonna be throwing me down, huh?
That's right, Zogle.
It's sad that you weren't the smartest, brother.
I'll try not to crush you too hard.
Ooh, I want to be crushed.
It takes many grains of sand to make the desert. I'm just throwing wisdoms out, hoping to God I sound smart.
I photosynthesize with that.
God damn it. He says, "Good luck, Zogle. You'll need it." And there's like definitely an air of like he's doing this to help you, but if he crushes you, he won't feel bad. Like
Yeah, it's basically he gets his cake and to eat it too in this situation.
pretty much. The several Fae and the twins take their position in the drum circle. There's a spot open in the middle where your mother stands, and Thunderfist has his own like drum that's bigger than all the others, and he just like has a sling over his shoulder, and he carries it on his side with like a giant mallet. And your father says, "The challengers will take their position in the circle."
So since I grew up with him, I would have gone to all of his ceremonies and whatnot. What kind of druid is he?
Your dad?
No, Gator Jaw.
Gator Jaw? You would all be circle.
Oh, all Circle of the Moon? Okay, I didn't know if
Yeah.
some of us were Circle of the Land.
No, because it's a druid circle, you know. It's like
Got
a
it.
bunch of people. Yeah. So you've been called to take your positions. So do you step forward, or
I
are you
step
ready?
up.
Absolutely. I walk into the circle and I look and I go, magic's plenty allowed, right?
Anything you have to do.
I think maybe it's not noticeable to the rest of the group, but Kyr'nes kind of licks his lips a little bit. He's got something. He's got something in mind.
Aspen waited till I said I got in the circle and she did the horde command.
Huge. I like it. Yeah, there's an elf man, like an old elf that you would know. He's like the heads of one of the houses around here. Maybe like not like an elf, but like a lesser elf, like more Fae than elf kind of situation going on there. And he starts. He hits his drum, and then again, boom, boom, boom. The
All I
twins
could think
join
of
in. Do what?
All
No, go ahead.
I could think of, like, when you're going, he's being his drum. All I could think of dun 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 dun.
Yes. The twins join in, and they have kind of more of like a rhythm, and it's like boom, 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 boom. All the drummers begin to join in, and it creates this sort of melody that goes out into the forest. Your father lights some incense and places it and stands next to your mother. And as the smoke sort of drifts up, she inhales and it finds its way to her nostrils. and she closes her eyes, and when she opens them again, they are a piercing green with no whites in sight and no pupils. And she begins to chant.
My mom's so cool.
This ritual chant in Sylvan, and it's a call to the.
I can understand that.
You can. It's a call to the spirit of the forest, this great, powerful being, to come forward. And the drums are going, and bum 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 bum. And the tension builds and builds and builds, and your mother's voice gets louder and louder and louder until she hits a single piercing, almost wail of a syllable, and everything goes silent. At the edge of the Druid Enclave, a man appears. So every time that you have seen a god or their image up to this point, they've been, with the exception of Panacea, they've been very large, and like very intimidating, very like, I have power over you, don't forget it, kind of thing. This is a normal elven-looking man, normal size. His hair has leaves woven into it, and he has a very kind face. But he walks with confidence. And he steps forward, and he takes a good 5 minutes to walk to you.
Where's he coming from?
The other end of the Druid Enclave. And he enters the drum circle and looks past you and speaks to your mother and says, "Hello, dear one. What have you called me for?" Just very emotionless. Like kind face, very emotional. Sorry, what?
I just said, ooh.
Yeah. And is still in her sort of ritual trance. Your mother says, "My son, Zogle, asks for your assistance to defeat enemies of the forest. He is prepared for ritual combat against your champion." And it's at this point that the man makes eye contact with you, Zogle, and he looks you up and down. And then he starts to evaluate each of you. And he says, "You have grown in the time you've been away from me, Zogle. Have they presented you..." Sorry, what?
I have. Just nods.
"Have they presented you with a worthy challenger?"
Nothing will bring me greater joy than to finally show that I am just as bold as him.
"Remember, my child, although the snake may eat the rabbit, snakes lay their nests in the same forest as rabbit burrows. And the rabbits do not run and find a new forest. They stay knowing that they may be eaten by the snake."
Yes, sir.
He steps past you to your mother's side. And your father stands on her other side and says, "Present the champion." At this point, Gatorjaw steps forward past the drum circle. In his full ritual, sweaty, hunky glory. Just...
Damn it!
Oh no, he's hot!
He's got the sexiness on his side. Clearly, he's a protagonist.
And
she's
he...
different. She's just like...
Yeah. He looks at all of your faces, and with a sort of a brash confidence, he says, "I am Gatorjaw, son of the forest, and your champion. It is my pleasure to give my brother his trial." And from behind you, you hear, "Very well, Gatorjaw. Commence the trial." Your brother takes sort of a wide position and begins to grow in size.
Some bitch.
I thought you said row for a second.
Yeah.
He begins to row. He's
so
like,
buff he can canoe through land.
I'm sorry, I was just like, I had to have a frame of like...
his skin starts to grow brown and leathery, and then cracks start to form. The leather hardens to what appears to be stone.
Oh, some bitch.
Ore veins crack through him and become metal plates. And standing before all of you is a massive earth elemental with the face of a gator.
I am underleveled to hell.
I would like everyone to please roll initiative.
Oh boy.
9.
9.
I need to whip what my initiative is. again.
Gatorjaw here.
It's your dex.
Yeah, I know.
I got a 20.
You got a 20? Holy crap.
Not a natural 20. Just a 20.
Good job still.
I got a...
Oh, I have to write this
18.
down somewhere.
And that's with my initiative. I got an
Pencils. Pencils. Oh god.
It's mine! Dang it, this going through screen still doesn't work.
Murker.
Off he goes to find a pencil.
There's probably someone somewhere in the room, right?
Look in a bag! That's always where I end up finding my pencils, in a bag. He's frantically looking for a pencil right now.
Doesn't Roll20 have like an initiative thing?
It does, but I can't figure out how to work it after I did it the first time.
I honestly, every single person that's ever DM'd on Roll20, that has always been an issue. Like
It's so
just
hard.
Yeah, it's like not user friendly.
Yeah.
I'll write my own Roll20 then.
Okay. If everyone wants to switch over to Roll20. I need to adjust this a little bit, but here, this is our situation, right? There's...
Click. Thank you.
Sorry, what?
No, I have multiple windows up, and it brought up my window that had Netflix on it
Oh.
instead of the window that has roll 20.
That is that's the wrong kind of stream that we have going on right now.
Ooh, girl. Cool. So yeah, this is the best Earth Elemental token I could come up with at the moment. Oh wait, no, this one's badass. Really?
Yes, but I also can't interact with my roll 20 right now for some reason.
Oh, you might want to reload it.
Also, I believe that they are large creatures.
Property.
Oh, let's see. This is a...
Okay.
Not this one. This one is medium.
Oh.
This is not a standard Earth Elemental.
Well, shittles.
Okay, so if everyone could go through their initiative with me again.
I got an 18, and that was plus my initiative thing.
I got a 14.
Okay.
I got a 9.
I got a 20 in total.
So Zogle first. Endr. I'm so sorry. Azure and Kyr'nes, could you say yours again?
14.
I got a 9.
Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Azure. Kyr'nes. Okay. The Earth Elemental pounds two of his like metal cuffs together, and he says, "Go ahead and take the first hit, brother." Zogle, you are top of the initiative.
Yay!
Also, does everyone have Roll20 operating? Are we good on that?
In 14 seconds, yes.
Okay, cool.
I think I'm good, so yeah.
Cool. So Zogle, go ahead. Because Kyr'nes is last, so it's fine.
I'm just doing super quick extra checks. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to do it. I'm just going to be like, you've always been incredibly flat-footed, and I'm just going to cast Entangle underneath him.
Entangle, okay. Does he get a save for that, or?
A creature strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. This is probably not going to be good for me, actually.
Yeah, no. Probably not.
I've got other ideas.
16?
Oh, I don't have my spell save. It's just... Hold on. Spell save is just my proficiency plus my mod, correct?
No.
No.
Shit. Hold on. 5e spell save.
Yeah, I think
it's your proficiency
like
plus your mod plus 8.
Yes, it's
Plus
8 plus
8.
your proficiency plus your mod. You're correct.
Okay, so I'm at 13. So yes, he succeeded.
Okay, so you
Oh, I have
like
goosebumps right now.
like a root grows up into his leg, kind of, and like wraps around. He detaches that part of his leg, steps, and grows a new piece of leg.
Well, the good news is it's still difficult terrain for how many feet is that? 20 foot square.
20 foot square. Okay. Cool. So, like starting from him and then going up and right, or what's
Yeah,
this?
basically giving him and I enough space to where I'm not going to get trampled on within one turn. Hopefully.
Fair. Okay. Like that? That's a 20-foot square, right?
A little closer to me, so that he has to actually run forward if he was going to. Probably that way. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna back my shit up 5 feet.
Okay. Cool. You should be able to control your character.
It being the operative word.
There we go. Hopefully.
And otherwise, yeah, I guess that's kind of it.
Okay. Next is Endr. And Azure, you're on deck.
Okay.
I'm going to be very unlike Endr and the more peaceful side of things, and I am gonna go, or protection and healing, I'm gonna go straight in with Shatter.
Okay.
I like that.
Shatter.
So Shatter is each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere must make a Constitution. So it's the range is 60 feet.
Okay.
A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
Oh my god, you picked such good damage!
That's pretty good.
A creature of inorganic material has disadvantage on the save. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell area.
I'm gonna give you a quick little nod because he's gonna take full damage no matter what.
Okay, so I need to do 3d8.
Mm-hmm. If he's any kind of earth elemental, they take they're vulnerable to thunder damage.
Nice. Now I have a reason in character to know that.
Nope.
What? Did what?
Yep.
Because normal elementals do.
Not this one.
Son bitch.
But he did roll he rolled a 17. Because he did have, he's made of inorganic material, so he had disadvantage.
This is even worse than I thought.
22 is what I rolled with the 3d8.
Okay, so he takes 11 because he probably passed the save, right? With 17?
It doesn't, hold on, does it say?
It's just
what
your
you
spell
need to
save
do?
DC, I think.
Would I check that, or?
Yeah, it should be on
so
your,
it's
top of
your
sheet.
spell save, which mine's a 13. I'm going to assume yours is something close to that.
14.
It's 8 plus your, yeah. Okay.
So,
Cool. Yeah, so he takes half damage.
Okay,
so yeah,
so
just,
half of 22, so he takes,
yeah. So Endr, like as soon as he takes his step, you throw this this sort of imperceptible globe of force hits his feet, and there is just a that just echoes and shakes the trees. Birds fly up from all around.
I'm sorry.
Being that Zogle is a super book nerd, he's going to notice that probably didn't do as much as he thought it was going to do, and he's going to be like, oh shit. Oh, this is going to be harder than I had thought.
Cool.
Okay, I just need to keep an eye on my spell slots.
Okay. And do you move at all?
Hold on. I need to go back to roll 20. I think I'm okay for.
Oh,
I didn't mean yeah.
oh boy,
Next
y'all froze for a good bit there. Did I miss anything?
Nope, nothing crazy.
Next up is Azure. Then it's going to be Gator, then Kyr'nes.
Yeah. So I can't move my character.
Oh really? Let me check real quick.
Or am I dumb? Oh no, I'm dumb. I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll move like that, like that, and like that.
Sorry guys, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I apologize.
Okay.
Boy, going for those sideburns.
That's me.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my phase whispers. You know the skill you made for me.
Yep.
And it's a stun for 1 turn.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use that on or Buddy Boy.
Okay.
And yeah. So I guess I should just start like whispering something, but like very loud, and only like it doesn't sound like anything, but it's just like confusing. So I'll throw that on the elemental.
Yeah, absolutely. The Kyr'nes, because you're kind of like in its proximity, you feel like a wavering in the air next to you, kind of, and the elemental grabs its head and takes a knee.
Yeah, and then I take out my lyre and I say, hey, I know I usually make jokes, but I actually believe in you, Kyr'nes, and I know you can do some work here. Okay, so just do it, and I use bardic inspiration on him.
Perfect.
He said he takes a knee, and then he said, "Just do it."
little political.
Haha, you spoof.
I don't even care. I'm gonna throw down with it.
Okay. Yeah. So next up is Gator. He's stunned. So he gets hit by that, and he goes down on his knee, and then he clears and he stands up, gnashes his gator jaws. Next up is Kyr'nes.
Okay.
And then it'll be Zogle again.
One. Okay. I am going to move first and directly path.
Okay.
There.
Do you have control?
Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to point at Zogle, and I'm going to say, follow my lead, and then I'm going to spend a sorcery point and cast Dragon's Breath on him.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to give him Lightning Breath.
Very cool. All right.
And since that's only a bonus action, I'm going to then use my action to use my Dragon's Breath on the elemental.
Badass. Okay. Sorry, what?
Nothing. I'm just trying to. No, I just brained about that in my head for a second.
Cool.
So now for the next.
Put out the candle with your fingers.
Now for the next minute, Zogle can breathe lightning in a 15-foot cone, and it does 3d6 lightning damage.
That's pretty good.
So I need to roll for my Dragon's Breath. What the heck is the roll for that?
You can add my inspiration bonus if you want to.
That's true.
On attack rolls.
Yeah.
The cold breath is a Constitution save, I think. Character sheet. Yeah, con save of at least 14.
Ooh, he
what? You froze.
Oh, he fails his con save.
Okay, 2d6 cold damage.
Classy.
That's a 9.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay, yeah, you this gout of ice flies forward and smashes into the elemental. Badass. Do you move?
I did move, yes.
Cool.
Backed up a little bit.
Cool. So next is Endr, then Azure. Wait, no, Zogle.
It's Zogle.
First, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold up,
Zogle,
hold
then
on.
Endr. Zogle, then Endr.
So wait, I can breathe lightning now?
You can breathe lightning for the next minute as long as I don't fail any concentration saves.
Awesome. I'm gonna look up at my brother and be like, there is one thing that I know that you're gonna be hopefully failing at, and I'm gonna point at him and I'm gonna send down a moonbeam.
Oh shit, okay.
And at the circle of the moon, he is a shapeshifter.
He is a shapeshifter, you're correct.
And I'm gonna double check on what kind of save that is. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 10?
Nope.
Okay. What happens to him?
He takes 15 points of damage, and he must revert to his original form.
That's...
Oh,
I did
shit.
not know Moonbeam did that. That's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, and it can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
All right, everybody, give me a second to find stats for a druid. God damn! Always be prepared.
Sorry.
Always prepare everything.
Well, I was sitting here going, what
Sorry,
would
kid.
fuck me the worst?
Oh boy. All right. Sorry. How much well, I guess. Does he take the damage to his primary form or his druid form? What order are they in?
I'm gonna guess because he was in his form when he got hit. I'm gonna guess he's in his. He takes that damage onto that form and then reverts.
Okay. Perf. Love it. All right. No problem. No problem. Pray.
Digging through your book or anything.
Pray that they prepared. Sorry, what?
Totally not absolutely sprawling through your books at all.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Really? Come on. You're killing me.
Let me guess. They didn't do the same thing. I can only hope.
Huh. Is that the only druid that's in here?
Probably at this level, I think, yeah, that's the only druid.
Okay.
Is the one.
So let's see if that is... When do you get to turn into an elemental?
I get to turn into an elemental next level.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do some quick maths. It's gonna be fun. Everything's gonna be quick maths. Quick maths. Delete. Okay. I need a druid token. Pretty please. God damn it. Some of these are ridiculous. I just need a fucking. Just give me a.
Just put like a little blob of text that says Druid.
It's a shitty token, but there you go.
There we go.
I may not be strong, and I may not be buff and freaking sexy, but I could smack someone with light.
Yeah. Oh, let's pray. Let's pray that I don't overtune this. Alright. That's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Eek, MR scare.
Okay, that is off the table. Yep, no. No foresight, no animal shapes, no firestorm.
Jesus, you named like all sorts of spell slots that are terrifying.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying none of those things.
I would cry a lot.
There, maybe? Yeah.
I think there's a regular druid in either the monster manual towards the very, very back or the player's handbook towards the very, very back.
Let me look real fast and just make sure. I apologize, guys. This is taking a second. But I didn't expect my fucking Earth Elemental Myrmidon to get taken out of his shape so fast.
Without Zogle.
I'm absolutely taking notes, by the way, if I ever run a druid. I'm gonna need Moonbeam.
Oh, dude, Moonbeam is like the best spell because since it's a concentration spell, which by the way, entanglement is destroyed, it is so good because you can transform and hold on to the concentration.
Okay, so
Place her at that and need to turn off my room.
yeah. Sorry, stream. I know this isn't super exciting. Oh, here we go. Yeah, non-player characters. Oh, this is useful. Why did I not know this existed? Oh, that's way too weak. Nope, we're going with the strong one.
Oh, good.
Oh. If you don't want to play hardball.
I totally get it. I'm totally down.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. So none of these super powerful spell slots, but we'll be good. Okay. So Zogle hits Gatorjaw with this like just God Ray situation, right? And it withers all of the plants around him away. And like all the entangling vines, I guess. And standing before you is a very angry looking Gatorjaw as like the rock falls away from him. And he says, "Oh, brother, you should not have done that."
You've never been a smart one, and then as my bonus action, I will transform myself into a giant hyena.
Okay.
I had to pick out the thing with the biggest constitution because I know what comes next.
Let's
You like my corgi tail?
do. Here we go. Moon. Bam. Perfect. And then send that to the back. To back. There we go.
So we have a lightning-breathing giant hyena right now?
Lightning-breathing giant hyena that is also focusing on the moon, smiting his brother.
That is a thing.
Anyone else want to throw some titles on this?
Playing
It's
Scribble
like a-
Knots now.
I was gonna say it's like playing Scribble Knots. Okay, we're gonna have to use like a wolf or something for your hyena because there's no hyena tokens.
That's fine.
What? There's no.
There was a wolf
God.
token.
Here we go. Okay. Yeah, wolf token. Okay. So, I'm gonna put you.
Giant
no, that's
hyenas
Kyr'nes.
are large beasts, by the way.
Right. Zogle. So you're right here. Yeah. So for freaking giant hyena, let me give you control on this guy. Represents Zogle. Show nameplate. Save changes. Okay. Make sure you can move him.
I can.
You can. Okay. Cool.
Grr,
Cool,
grr, grr,
perfect.
bark, bark.
Grr,
Bark,
grr,
grr.
Cool. Okay. Perfect. Combat resumes. Cool. Next up is Endr, then Azure.
I think I'm looking at Roll20. I need to pull back up my character sheet.
Okay.
Endr is going to use a magic missile.
Ooh. Okay.
Good news, you hit.
Okay, so it's 1D. So yeah, 120 feet. So yeah, it's good.
120. Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's 3 magic darts. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Yep.
Okay, so let me roll.
Hit me. I want you to hit me.
Oh, I need to re-roll that one. That one's off the table.
Okay.
4. 3. And 4 again. And then, so 1 does 4, 1 does 3. Or should it just be 4 all across?
It's basically 11 points of damage, correct?
Yeah, so, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that he almost took 22. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. Your magic missiles all like fly up into the air, do a quick like little twirl, and smack into him. Cool. Next up is Azure, then Gator Kyr'nes.
Okay, I'm gonna. Does he does he have any like metal part on him?
No, not in his druid form.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll go for
My apologies for the geese outside.
That's fine.
I can't
go
even
for
hear
it.
him.
For Idiot's Laughter.
Great. It's gonna be one of these fights. Okay. Always hit them with more than one enemy. Always.
So I look at him straight in the eyes, and I just stick out my tongue, and
Okay.
I whisper some funny jokes, I guess, and because he's so he's gotta make a wisdom save.
Ooh. He rolled a 20.
Okay. Well, I guess he looks back at me and he just spits on the ground. I'm like,
Your jokes are not funny.
It was a funny joke.
It was something Zogle related.
Oh, no wonder I
probably.
could get the geese.
I'm sure there's some sort of shade being thrown at Zogle for it. And it's earned. It's earned.
I'm
A shade
then
is
just.
earned.
I'm then just gonna. I was trying to move my character, but I was looking at Matt's stream, and I was trying to.
Did you try to move your character on my stream? That's the best.
That's funny. I'm gonna move.
Classy.
Whoops. Over here, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna like, you can do it, Zogle. It's just your brother. He's not even that strong,
Oh god.
right?
I like how you're like avoiding the sexy part because it's like there's no denying that.
And I cast Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Aw, thanks, Azure. I promise I'm not trying to get you killed for it.
Nice. Okay. Next up is... Ooh, it's Gatorjaw's turn. Okay. Let's look at my spell list.
He needs to make a con save.
Needs to make a con save, right.
At disadvantage.
He failed it.
Did he get a 1?
He got a 2.
Right.
Moonbeam continues to slam on him.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts! That is 18 points of damage.
Okay, minus 18. Beautiful. Does he have any kind of... Do you have any resistance? Oh, God, what a useless druid. God damn it.
No resistances. I have no resistances either, so it hurts.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah, so the top of his body kind of like burns like a sunburn kind of thing. He starts to get crispy.
As I am a hyena, I'm gonna laugh.
And he makes eye contact with you, and he says, "Well, brother, you've always been dependent on others. We'll see who's laughing when you're alone." And he is going to take a step, 2 step, 3, 4. He's going to come right here.
Oh god.
Lightning fast, like animal speed.
Well, shit.
And he... Oh my god, seriously? I thought you were a difficult dude. Oh, wait. Okay, well. He is going to cast Conjure Animals. It's going to be super fun.
Aw, shittles.
Give me just a second. I wasn't expecting to play this character, so I didn't prepare shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Yep, that's what's happening. Okay, he conjures animals. I need a table or something. Conjure animal table?
Conjure animals should have what you can summon on it.
Well, let's see here. Let's see. You summon face spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces that you can see within range. Oh, so it's just beasts?
Yeah, you only get beasts, and it's only to a certain challenge rating and a yada yada amount for that challenge rating.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So he is going to. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Oh my god. Okay, he critted. Wait,
He critted what? You're not supposed to. That's not really a crit spell.
No, he rolled a 20 for what he was summoning. Roll. Wait, what? Really? 20 is a bad thing here? God damn it. Okay, that's fine.
Yay!
That's fine. That's fine.
You finally wasted a nat 20.
Surprise. Let's see. This is a. Let's see. Where's my D12? Okay, so he summons a. Okay, and a. Oh, fun. Okay, so, the the ground sort of opens up in your immediate vicinity, Kyr'nes and Azure, in two places. From oh, I put brown. That's not going to give me the token I need. From one of these spots, a bear emerges, like claws its way out.
Oh, lovely.
And from the other.
Oh, there's a bear. Hi.
And from the other, a. Do you guys know what a rat king is?
I do.
Yeah. So a rat king is when rats in a sewer panic and get and like try to run in different directions, and their tails all get like stuck, and so they get in like a big like clump of rats, right? Well, this is like that, but snakes.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's terrifying.
Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes?
Why did it have to be snakes? Oh wait, hold on. Reopen that table because I need to see exactly what the. Okay, here. 5e brown bear.
I am so goddamn sick of all these goddamn snakes in my goddamn forest.
Beautiful. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. And okay, and yep, that one. 5e, please. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, cool. Let's see, so that is that. Enter, and that is that. Cool. Okay. And he sort of like raises these two creatures and looks at you, Kyr'nes, and he says, "You're first." And that is his turn. Where's my pencil? Shit. Well, I'll just grab another one for now. That's fine. I'll get a new one.
Where is Kyr'nes on the map?
I'm in front
He's
of the
directly
bear.
below the brown bear, next to the druid.
I think Kyr'nes, with an uncommon fire that you guys have not seen at this point, rises to this guy's challenge and kind of like thumps his chest, like, "All right, let's go."
You're so dead.
Oh yeah, he's majorly dead, but he doesn't know that. He fought a minotaur on 1 HP the whole fight. He thinks he's tough now.
Not so much.
Everybody's literally doing the damage for him, but yeah, okay, you're right. You're right.
I gave you lightning breath. I did a thing.
Next is going to be Kyr'nes.
The whole like challenge bit happens, and then immediately casts Ice Knife.
Okay.
So that's let's see. We have to make ranged
Isn't it a
spell
spell
attack. Yes, it is. Let's see here. You were gonna say a thing?
Nope.
Actually, since it's a ranged spell attack, before he does the thing, he's gonna move back a little bit. Because isn't that how ranged works?
Yeah, you would have disadvantage.
Okay, well
but
he's
you
gonna.
may provoke an attack of opportunity, and he's already stated his intention to like maim you.
Oh, I'm super sorry. That moonbeam is a 5-foot radius, by the way.
So like that, or like
I
that.
think the other one was correct.
That.
Yeah.
Well, guess he's not gonna provoke an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna take the disadvantage. So 2d20, and I pick the lower one, right?
Yep.
And then 7 plus 4 is 11, and then I'm gonna roll 1d10, 1d6 Bardic Inspiration.
Wait, 7 plus 4.
7 plus 4 is 11. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Sorry, I you rolled a 7 plus a 4. Okay, I understand.
And then and then Bardic Inspiration's 1d6, right?
At this level, I think it is. Yeah.
1d6.
Okay, so we got our 11 plus 2 is 13.
13
Yes.
misses.
Well, he has to make a dex save or take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh shit. Does he have good dex? 10. That misses. Or that hits.
It does 2d6.
Okay. Let's go.
That's 6.
Minus 6. Okay.
Kaboom! Think. Oh, everything within 5 feet, so that hit the bear too.
That would also hit you and Azure and the snakes.
So it hit like all of us in that area.
It hits everybody.
Oh,
You
dex
done,
save.
you done goofed.
What about the snakes?
Snakes too.
It hit the snick snacks, it hit the bear friend, and it hit all of the regular
It
friends.
hit the nope ropes.
No ropes.
The nope ropes.
I love it. You gotta make at least a 12. Take 6 damage. Sorry. Kind of explodey.
Everybody roll and, die.
Roll to not die.
I rolled a 16, so my spell. I dodge it all the time.
Ooh, good job.
13.
I rolled a 13.
That gets out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I use my Uranus, Uranus shield, and I'm like, yeah, and I protect myself with this shield, and I look cool.
Okay. Perfect. Next up, it's the bear. I guess I should actually have its stats open, huh? Not just like its health. Brown bear 5e. Oh, see, they know what I need. Thanks, Google. Okay. So the bear is going to make a multi-attack on Kyr'nes.
Well, that's gonna hurt if he hits.
The bear and the snake also get hit by that explosion.
Yep.
Do they have
They
HP?
took their damage.
Okay, good.
Yep. Let's see. So he goes to take a bite at you, and just barely nips just away from your your knee. Barely. And then he swings up with one of his enormous bear paws. An 18 hits, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. He deals 12 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Ow.
Yeah, ow.
And he just menaces you. He's like, The snack boys, they are gonna crawl on over to Azure, and they are going to make a Oh, interesting. Okay. They are going to make a combined bite attack on you. Oh shit. That is only that's an 11. That probably misses, yeah. Okay. So all these snakes, you're like having to like batter them back with your shield as they like just hit after hit after hit from their snaky heads. Cool. And next is Zogle, then Endr.
So I'm assuming that my brother can speak beast pretty freely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look up at him and be like, "You're such an idiot. You never ever thought about putting your troops together." And I'm going to just move my moonbeam here, then back up here, and then land on him to finish up.
Okay.
Because anything that has at one time, when it enters the area, it takes the damage, and when it has its turn in there, it takes the damage.
Okay, how much damage you doing?
Everyone needs all of the bad things need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Bear fails. Snack. Snack fails. Brother. 17. Wow, he's good at this.
And he did it at disadvantage, correct?
Why does he have disadvantage?
Because he's still a shapeshifter.
Okay. What's the save? It's a con? Or
Mine is it's a Constitution, yeah.
Ooh, 9. Okay. So yeah, they'll take full damage.
Everyone takes 10 damage.
Okay. Whoa. The snakes are... Oh, not equals 10. Minus 10. Okay.
Let me check if that's a action or bonus.
I think it's a bonus action to move it.
Ooh, then you can still breathe lightning.
Nope, you can use your action to move the beam up to 60.
Oh, donk.
Okay.
So I guess that's kind of all. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Before I do anything, what's everyone's health at?
I'm down 12 points.
Which leaves you at
28.
Okay.
I'm perfectly healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody except for Kyr'nes has taken a hit, I don't think.
Okay.
So heal the Kyr'nes.
I think he's okay. Considering my entire HP and I haven't taken a hit is 22, I think he's okay for right now.
He's stubborn. It's okay.
I mean, there is a bear and a druid.
On one.
There's a bear and a druid looking right at him, though. I'm just.
Let me weigh my options.
Okay.
Is Conjure Animals a concentration spell, by the way?
Please don't say yes.
Please say yes.
It's concentration.
Yes.
So he has to make a concentration save.
God, my big badass. How much damage did you did? 10 damage to him?
I did 10 damage.
So he only needs to roll a 5, right?
Yeah, he doesn't need to roll a lot, but just in case he fails.
He rolled a 5.
So if I use my bardic inspiration, can I make him minus? Is that how that works?
No, that's luck, right?
Damn it.
Luck can affect other people's
Luck,
rolls.
yeah. Halfling luck can do that.
Yep.
Or like there's a favorite soul thing you can do as well if you have an evil deity as your favorite soul.
Cool.
I think I am going to use Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Hold on, I need to look at what that does again.
I think you're gonna need to move, not hit everyone before you
I'm
use
gonna
Witch Bolt.
check really quick.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Also,
Unless it's
Azure, you're
targeted.
on deck, just so you know.
The range is just 30 feet, so.
Is it a target or is it like a cone or what is it?
On hit, the target takes d12 lightning damage, and on your turn, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target.
Oh, so yeah, you
at
could
higher
make
levels, the initial damage increases by 1d12 for each slot above first.
So if you
So
cast
I
that
have
at a
two.
if you cast it at a second spell slot, you could do more damage, and you can target him,
Yeah.
and you're within range.
Okay, so I have 2 more second level spells. I think I'm gonna just do the normal d12. So 1d12. That. God damn it! It fell off the table. I got a 10.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I am being absolutely berated with Discord messages right now. What were you rolling for?
I'm rolling to use a Witch Bolt on Gator.
Yeah, that was the
Okay, that's
damage roll.
Is that a ranged spell attack or?
Yes, it is 30 feet.
Okay.
So you gotta roll a
what did you
d20
roll?
to see if you hit first.
It's a targeted spell.
Okay, so you do have to roll a d20 to see if you hit.
Yeah. What's your spell attack as well?
Hers would be intelligence because she's a wizard. So whatever so add your intelligence.
And
Right.
proficiency. So
And
proficiency plus intelligence.
What's my proficiency?
It'd be +2.
Plus 2.
2.
Plus 2, yeah.
Well, my intelligence is +4.
Okay,
So you
plus
have
6 to
+6 to the roll.
Cool. 14, so that would be 20.
Yep, you hit.
I hit, and I rolled a 10 on my d12. So.
Okay.
Now he makes a concentration save. Hopefully he fails.
Concentration is concentration.
I don't think concentration gets a bonus.
Well, your con save is your constitution saving. It's a constitution saving throw.
It's a constitution saving throw. Okay, he makes it. Barely. Because he has a +1. And he rolled a 4.
Oh, come on!
Barely slipped out of that.
He's getting Palpatine and he just barely hangs on.
Yeah, so that sucks. Okay. Azure, go ahead.
I look at I don't remember his name. The bad guy. I look at him straight in the gator, and I use suggestion, and I say, this is a fight between you and us. You don't need any friends, you coward. Dispel them. So he has to make a wisdom save.
Okay, is this a charm effect?
Someone in my dorm is cooking.
Yeah, it counts.
And it smells really good.
If he cannot be charmed, then it doesn't work.
Okay, I will let you take that back because he is half elf.
Oh, and they can be charmed, right?
Half elves.
They can. Well, they can be. It's a disadvantage on the roll.
Oh, they can't.
We can't be put to sleep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can't do the sleep.
So he has advantage on this
He has
save. Yeah?
advantage on the rolls. Yes.
Okay, we'll see how it goes because he's been rolling like shit. Oh, the first one was a natural 20. Okay.
Oh
Of
god.
course, it's fine.
This is like the third 20 he's rolled, but the first one, like, I think Razz did something, and he had disadvantage, so he didn't get his 20. Okay.
Okay. Then I'll.
Well, second roll because because
He crit
never
it.
mind. I
He'll do better.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
To move away, I will have to like make a save, right?
If you move away, you may take an attack of opportunity.
YOLO. I'm gonna.
Okay. So you're going to take 2 attacks of opportunity, one from Gatorjaw and one from the snakes.
There you go.
So he takes a swing with his scimitar. Oh Jesus. 19.
What?
Yeah. And the snakes take bites at you. Oh, that doesn't hit. That's only like an 11.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so he with his is let's see here. 1d6 plus 2. He rolled 6, so he does 8 damage to you.
Oh, okay. I thought you did 19 damage. I was like,
No, oh my god.
I was like, damn. Okay.
No.
I was gonna be like, we're not at that point yet.
You
We're
said
not
6
ready.
damage.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna use my I'm gonna tap Endr on the shoulder and I'm like, you can do it. I know, I believe in you. You've been doing good, so and I'll use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
My last one on her.
Perfect.
Thank you. Just so I can write it down for whenever what is bardic inspiration? Like how much?
You can add 1d6 to an attack roll.
To an attack roll, an ability check, a saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can add it after you rolled.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
How does that work? Interesting.
Don't mind me with my really long phone cord.
No worries. Okay, I apologize. I
Plug
just
in
have to look up this.
my poor baby who's at 2%.
I'll
Feed the
BRB once
child.
again. Go pee.
I know, I'm feeding my child. Don't worry.
Oh, that's super helpful. I'm so glad he has that spell. Okay. So Gatorjaw has been just like absolutely smacked down on.
If it's his turn, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. Yes, he makes it 17 plus.
With disadvantage?
18 plus, so 17 plus. Give me that damage. Give it to me.
Fine, he takes 6 points of damage.
And he needs to
Make another saving throw, which I mean, he only has to
He
make a
made.
3, so.
He made. Cool, yeah. So he is going to go ahead and he's going to turn to Kyr'nes. And he says, you're a powerful spellcaster, aren't you? And in that moment, he takes a swing at you with his scimitar. 17 hits?
I think so.
Okay. Let's see. Is that seriously just 1d6? D6 plus 2.
Scimitar's a standard sword.
Yeah. You take 5 damage.
Okay, noted.
I mean, to be fair, if he drops the concentration on those aminals, I think he can actually cast a really annoying scimitar-based spell.
Isn't it like Booming Blade or something?
He doesn't have
Flame
it.
Blade. Oh.
I'm just using the base. That's and he's going to move here and here. And he says, make your choice, brother. Mm,
Where did Owl go?
he had to go pee, I think.
I'm a real big fan of that spot. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next up is Kyr'nes.
Yes, it's time for Ice Knife, Kyr'nes' favorite spell. I rolled a 9, I assume that doesn't hit.
Random angry continent.
That does not hit.
But 2d6. Oh, and I'm gonna spend a sorcery point so it doesn't hit Zogle.
Okay. Got a careful spell going. Let's see, is it a dexterity save?
It is. Double check. It
Yeah,
is a
Dex
dex
rolled a
save.
15. He rolled a 15.
15? Is that enough to save? Dang it, he saved, so he takes none of the cold damage either. Cool. He would have only taken 6 anyway.
He's like a snicky snake.
By the way, like on the map, I can like barely I have to like actively like look for snakes, otherwise I forget where they are.
Well, I can tint them. Let's see. Let's make them purple.
Purple.
There you go. Is that easier?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
And I can't move without an attack of opportunity, right?
You could move like side to side, but that's about it. Otherwise, if you move anywhere else, you'll get hit potentially.
So if I move, yeah, then I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
You did see the Druid man swing at somebody already.
That was his action. That wasn't a reaction. Or
The
that
opportunity?
was a reaction, but that was his last turn. So he's had a turn since then. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's my turn.
Oh no, wait, you don't. No, you don't pose opportunity attack. You're still within. You're still within 5 reach.
If I were to move any further, I would take an attack of opportunity. So I'm not gonna move any further. That's my turn.
Okay.
Also, Zogle still has lightning breath. But we take 10 turns.
That's pretty good. Next up, it's bears, snakes, and then Zogle. So bear is gonna he's like gonna try to take a flanking position and come right. Well, no, he probably doesn't want to come up right up to Zogle. So he's gonna stay there. And he is going to make an attack on Kyr'nes.
Oh.
Are you fucking serious? That is a 1.
That's super misses.
He
So
bear punches himself in the face.
yeah, he takes let's see here. He takes
1d4.
He takes 1 point of damage.
Wham!
Just
God damn it, this fight, I swear to God.
You probably rolled this fight 1,000 different ways, and you did not expect that to happen, did you?
Well, if you guys could see the challenge level of the Druid that I'm using right now.
If it's the Druid I think you're using,
I don't feel bad
in
at
for
all
a good
for
time.
all of your fumbles.
So snakes are gonna go. They're gonna like slither. They're 1, 2, 3, and then right in here. And Gator looks over at them and he says, "Get his girlfriend."
Oh.
And they're gonna make an attack.
Rude. And also, do I get an attack of opportunity against that?
No, because their path was they were here. They were here. This is
Wait, get his girlfriend? Excuse me?
here. They were here.
What? I need to look at roll. Oh,
You.
of course.
I mean, that's within 5 feet, isn't it?
Oh shit! Yeah, I guess you do get an attack of opportunity. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh.
Wait, so did Gator just literally say, "Now attack his girlfriend"? Like,
I would like to breathe lightning on them, as I am a warcaster.
Okay, sure.
That's 3d6,
I
and
don't
they
know.
have to make a dex save.
It's a dex save, and I do 3d6 damage.
They didn't make their save.
Well, that's probably still more damage than I would have done.
A 7?
7 lightning damage.
7.
You rolled 3d6 and you got a 7? Boy. Oh,
What?
you actually did help Endr out a lot, because these snakes, how they work is that they have a bite attack for when they're above half health, and they have one for when they're below half health, because there's like more snakes.
Woohoo!
So, okay, so they're gonna make an attack on you. 13
Mom.
plus 6.
Plus 6?
+6.
They have a plus 6 to hit.
That's a lot.
Well, it's already over my armor class. My armor class is 11. So.
Okay. Can I get a Constitution save from you? Seriously? I'm rolling like shit today.
Do I add anything on to Constitution?
Your constitution
Your
bonus.
Constitution.
I'm
if
done.
you're trained.
Mhm.
And if you have you don't have saving throws proficiency with a wizard, so just your con.
17, and that's with my Constitution. So.
Okay.
That's not bad.
You take 1 damage. Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. This is half as much on a successful save, so you do still take the poison damage. I thought you were like immune to the poison. I was like, what?
I wish.
That
Yeah,
was
you
nice.
take half and you don't receive the poison condition.
Ahem.
So wait, so how many points of damage did I take?
Fun now, right now. You take 7 points of poison damage and 1 point of piercing, so that's 8
So
total.
8. Okay, so.
This is great. I'm loving
Oh,
this.
good. It works.
Whew. So, wait, she would have taken 14 points of poison damage and have been poisoned?
Yeah. Well, she would have taken 15,
That's a lot.
so 16 total.
And you would have been poisoned. That
And you
hurts.
would have been poisoned.
Yeah, so at least I got away with 14. I got away with 8 damage, which brings me down to 14, rather.
There you go. Next up is Zogle.
I'm just gonna move my moonbeam on top of my brother again and, not hit Kyr'nes.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sit there looking at him, kind of like, you're stupid.
7. Yeah, he did not make that save.
He takes 8 points of damage.
Sorry, what was up, Razz?
It's just for my turn, so I'll just say it was
Okay. Your turn is actually next. Zogle, are you gonna move at all?
Concentration save, question mark? Or does he make that on his turn?
He still needs to make one, but it's a 4.
He made it.
Just need to make sure.
I will not move.
So it's my turn. So
Yep.
question. Since I already have healing potions prepared, can that be a bonus action?
It is a bonus action. To drink.
So, everyone tell me what is your health at?
Chug.
What's everyone's health at?
I'm
23.
perfectly content.
Okay.
21. I'm okay with that. I only took like 6 damage.
Kyr'nes?
I'm working on it. I'm trying.
20.
I think
I'm-
Kyr'nes is the only one that's actually taken like good
Heavy hits.
big boy damage.
Yeah.
What are you at?
I'm down to 23 from 30.
Okay. I felt like you had a lot more damage done than that. Cool. Okay, so let's see, what am I gonna do? I think I am I need to look what that does really quick. I just need to check what.
Okay, you're fine. Sorry, I know I'm looking intense. It's because I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna win.
I'm doing like the genie in the bottle dance over here, just shaking my head around. So
Yeah.
Is it me after Endr? Or
It is you after Endr, yes.
okay.
Can I question?
Hmm?
Am I in touchy damage of the snakes?
Yes.
I am gonna use one of my new cantrips that I got from the when I got those scrolls.
Okay.
I am going to use Shocking Grasp on the snake.
I was like, shit, what did I give you?
You gave me a few. You gave me a few, hun.
Yeah.
But lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock to a creature you try to touch. Make a melee spell attack against your target. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal, which is not the case with the snake. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage. It cannot take reactions until the start of its.
Oh shit.
That's incredibly handy.
That's mean.
Taser the snakes!
I tased the snakes. So let me roll a d8 really quick. Or where's my d8? There's my d8.
Don't you have to roll to hit first?
Yeah, make your touch attack first. Which is the same thing as your spell attack, by the way.
So I would just
Or
so I just roll a
D20.
d20, right? And then what do I
D20 plus your proficiency plus your modifier.
D20 plus int plus 2. Basically.
Okay, so plus 6 again.
Plus 6. Yeah. Give me that damage. Give it to me.
12 plus 6, so 18.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that hits.
I'm just over here smiling at the Yeah.
Yeah,
I can hear.
Screw you guys.
I can hear you dying a little bit.
All of my, you almost killed my big bad evil guy, and now you're gonna kill this like super challenging guy. I thought.
The joke's on you. It's the same brand of Druid.
I tase the frickin' snakes. Like I grab them all up and I go.
How much damage do you do?
Huh? Oh, I did. Oh, good question. There we go. 8.
Great.
You tase the heck out of them snakes.
They're pissed. They're pissed.
I zapped those snakes good, and it was a cantrip, so I didn't burn a spell slot.
And you still have a bonus and move action.
Oh, that's good. I do have that. I want to chug one of my potions.
Good call.
Or you can also activate the other part of your witch bolt, right? Because it's a bonus action to do so.
Oh, wait,
I
what?
forgot about that.
Wait,
Even though she missed with the attack?
I missed?
No, I thought she hit.
Did you hit?
Yeah, she hit with the witch bolt.
I hit.
Oh, okay.
What do I do now? What?
Because can't you use your bonus action to damage the person again?
Hold on.
I think that's how witch bolt works. I don't
read
take
your
witch bolt
spell,
very
girl.
often.
I am, because I'm sorry, the character sheet I'm using doesn't allow me spell descriptions in it, so I have to look at them every single time.
I'm playing a character I didn't know I was going to be playing, so.
Fair.
You're playing a character that I know what you can do. I'm only doing what would screw me the worst.
You can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target with ends. If you can use your action to do something else. I don't think I
okay.
can.
Action. Okay.
No, so. Yeah, I'm gonna chug one of my healing elixirs. I'm gonna save the good one, the one we're all really screwed.
Chug, 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 chug.
It's 2d4 plus 2 that I get back. 1. 2 plus 2. So I get 5 back. Which brings me up to 19. Yay!
Perfect.
So I'm only 3 below what I normally should be. That makes me feel just a little bit better. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Interesting. Wait, I could do that this whole time. God damn it. Perfect.
I keep forgetting that I also just have my staff that I can whack things with. I always forget that.
Fair enough.
Bat. And it's 1d6, so.
Alright.
Maybe the dagger
I'm not
of
gonna do
returning
that,
will
but
make
still.
a appearance this fight. It carries on like
Oh,
this.
yeah. That is a thing.
I do have
What makes an appearance?
the dagger of returning. If I run out of spell slots, that's what he has left.
If I run out of claws and teeth, I got plenty of cantrips.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about cantrips. I almost forgot I had my cantrip. Scrolling, like, oh, that's right, I have cantrips.
This will be hard.
I know I'm like sitting there looking at that little shitty druid token being like, all right, how am I gonna do this?
Myself. Oh, that's fine.
Okay, what, oh, those are cantrips for the...
Although if I'm correct, he can't turn into another elemental because you only get 2 slots and you have to use both slots to turn into an elemental.
Yep. Blew my load on that one.
So he double can't shapeshift.
Kid, do you want to? Would you like me to tell you what cantrips you gave me from the scrolls?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Do you all want to know how many hit points we got rid of in the first round?
How many?
Over 100.
Who? Wait, you think you did 100 to the druid?
Well, changing him out of his shape, it's over 100.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How much does this dude have?
He's still got more.
Yeah, I don't know what his actual HP is because I haven't had to pay attention to a druid's HP and.
Is your turn over, Endr?
Yeah.
I apologize. I was reading so much that I was like.
It's fine. No, because I used my bonus action to. Actually, hold on. Do I want to answer the question?
You can still move
No,
if you want.
Oh, Owl, I almost did the same thing as you. I was looking at Matt.
I don't even look like the rest of you.
No, I mean, like, I was like
okay.
looking on your screen. I was looking at your stream, and I was trying to click on Enter. I think she's going to move it hither.
Okay. My snakes can't make a attack, so you're good.
I'm gonna face that way. There we go.
Okay. Cool. Next up is Azure.
I'm gonna use Dissonant Whisper.
Okay.
which he has to make a Wisdom saving throw on the snake. Wait, am I doing it on the snake? Or am I doing it on the snake? I'm gonna do it on the bear, actually.
Okay. Wisdom save. That is probably doesn't have any wisdom. Really? He rolls a 13.
Okay, well, my spell save is 13.
Okay, so he just makes it. Yeah, interesting. Brown bears plus 1 wisdom.
Huh.
Interesting.
Would not have guessed that.
They are the wise creatures. of
They're the
forest.
wise.
Well, okay, so the since the on a successful save, the target takes as much damage, and yeah, okay, so you roll 3d6 and you cut it in half.
Don't you roll 3d6?
Yeah, I mean, yes. Okay, so
So it takes
8.
4.
So it takes 4.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Okay. I'm done.
Perfect. Okay. Next up is Gator.
I would like for him to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
17. 7. No, that's a 1. Shit. Okay. Yep. He's taking damage.
Well, that's only 5 damage.
Okay.
Ah!
Let's see if he makes his. He definitely makes his concentration throw.
I thought the 1 was for the concentration throw for a second. I was like, yes, I don't have to deal with this bear.
I was so
Boy, would that be
excited.
nice. So your brother is starting to bleed a little bit in a couple places, and he says perhaps a different tactic is in order. He's gonna sidestep your moonbeam, and then he's going to cast
Attack
a
of
spell.
opportunity from Kyr'nes.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. What's up?
Alright, that's 1. Do I roll the hit or just roll damage?
Roll to hit.
Okay, roll the hit is a 18 plus something.
18 plus? That hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Do your worst.
And then I would assume he's just using the dagger, so 1d4.
Okay.
4 pierce. Oh, dagger of returning. I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4? Okay, minus 4.
The dagger of returning is extra stabby.
Extra savvy.
He makes a save. Extra
Damn
save.
it!
So, let's see how this works. So, Zogle, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. And it's a charm effect, so you have advantage.
Can you pull up Warcaster for me super quick?
Warcaster, sure. What do you need to know?
Can you just give me a quick read on it real quick?
Sure. Let's see here. Scroll down. Warcaster. What is all this extra shit? I don't need any of those. Okay, hold on. They've got all this extra. Oh, those are tool proficiency. Oh my god, come on. Where's Warcaster?
Warcaster.
Warcaster. Weapon, god damn it.
Whatever my sweet mate is making is
Warcaster.
so good.
Let's see, you have practice casting spells in the midst of combat. learning techniques that grant you the following benefits. You have advantage on Constitution saving throws that make you maintain a concentration check. You can perform a somatic component of spells even when you have weapons or shield. And when hostile creatures' movement provokes an attack of opportunity, you can use your action to cast a spell.
Okay, just wanted to make double sure. All right,
Yeah.
so it's a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Save with advantage. Where is your?
I got an 11.
You got an 11? Okay, so I had to look up the ruling on this because I wasn't sure. But according to Mike Merles...
Oh, wait, hold on.
What are we holding up?
Never mind, I got a 12.
Okay. According to Mike Merles, when a druid changes shape... Mike Merles is one of the game designers, for everyone who's curious. When a druid changes shape, it becomes the type of the creature it changes shape into. Which means
I know where you're going with this, but it does specifically say that you keep your mental statistics. And this is a charm on my mentality.
I have a Mike Merles tweet. Their type becomes beast, so they can be affected by spells according to that type.
All right, I'll give it to you, some bitch.
He tried mightily.
So he says, a new tactic is in order, brother. Why don't you sit? And he casts a spell on you. He casts Dominate Beast.
Oh, he did not just tell Zogle to sit.
Okay. He casts Dominate Beast, which he can give me one command to do.
Yep.
And he chose sit.
And he said sit, yes.
I sit down.
You can.
Okay.
You can still breathe lightning while you're sitting.
Right, I can still do other things, but I am sitting.
You are considered charmed by your brother, so you can attack his beast, but you cannot attack him.
Huh.
That's why you had advantage, because it's a charm effect.
That's true.
So he's really pleased with that. Next up is Kyr'nes.
Well, in order to... But first of all, he's very pleased with himself for actually getting to use the Dagger of Returning. Like, oh yes, neat thing. But, with that, he's going to cast Ice Knife again.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, 1d20.
Also, fun question, is Dominate Beast a concentration spell?
It is, so he does lose concentration on his other friends. And I believe that just means that they pop out of existence because they're actually fey in the shape of beasts.
Yeah, they just disappear.
Yep.
Okay. I rolled a 16 plus 4 is 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So he takes 1d10.
1d10, okay, and...
Oh,
Dex,
8?
ooh, fails his dex save.
Okay. Takes 8 plus 2d6 is 15 total.
15?
He doesn't have like some kind of old funky name.
Nope. He's looking bad. He's looking real bad.
Ooh, he's far enough away from me that I can move. Oh, I can move.
You can move.
I am going to...
And technically, Zogle's within 5 feet, yeah?
Yes.
So Zogle
Roll
needs
at
to
least
make a
12,
dex save.
please.
I choose to fail it.
You knew where I was going with this. Okay. So you take 7, right?
He takes just the cold damage. Give me a second.
So is that 7?
Yeah, I think
plus...
it's...
Okay. Zogle, make a save.
I made it with a 10. Damn.
Oops. Good.
Ooh, but I did take damage, and this is a charm. I'm a charmed animal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to make the save for.
Well, I need to make a. I needed to make a con save, and now I need to make a wisdom save.
You need to make a wisdom save.
13?
Nope.
God damn.
I tried.
Stay.
Don't breathe lightning. Oh no, because he's charmed. He can't attack him.
Charmed.
Gosh, dingo dango.
He is passive
Nope.
puppo.
I cannot go out of my. I cannot attack my brother.
Hold on. Before you go moving that moonbeam, let me read this. While the beast is charmed, you have a telepathic link with it as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. You can use it, blah, 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 telepathic link, bullshit. You can specify a simple or general course of action, such as attack that creature, run, blah, blah. Wait, hold on. Where's the charmed shit? Let me read charmed for you. Here we go. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
Absolutely. I promise I will not go out of my way to target my brother.
Okay. You know I'm going to consider moving the moonbeam over him to be an attack against him, right?
I will not move the moonbeam against him.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right.
Where I'm going with it too.
Yeah, I think I've got it. It is Zogle's turn, and then Endr.
I mean, actually, I'm just gonna do. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move the moonbeam over myself.
Okay. Like full or just a corner?
I'm going to put both of us in it because I am not going after him. I'm going after me.
You can't. You can't.
All right, then right over me is fine.
Okay.
But then, if you put it over yourself, don't you like untransform?
I make the roll at disadvantage, and yes.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit. 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 Shit.
And he can still breathe lightning, because we haven't done 10 turns yet.
Okay.
What I said, I had something up my sleeve.
Ooh, I've got the same constitution as the animal I am.
Nice.
Oh, I definitely failed my own save. Oh, and by the way, when I transform, I would like to transform in... I need the thing that lets me ping.
Just hold it. Okay. Alright. Zogle's back to normal. And undominated. Still sitting, though.
I will stand up.
Okay.
And be like, oh, now who's made some bad decisions? That was my action. As my bonus action, I am a free man. I would like to turn back into a giant hyena.
Okay. I don't know why I'm surprised by this.
Yeah, I don't get it either, actually.
You just want to be a giant hyena. It's fine.
On all levels, including physical, I am a wolf.
Yes, I was in fact raised by wolves.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to make
How
more
you doing,
saves. I have to
Gatorjaw?
make my own saves.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. There's still a moonbeam right there.
Okay.
Just gonna look at him and be like, "You're extra stupid today."
All right. Cool. Next is Endr, then Azure.
Wow. It's daytime, correct?
It is daytime. It is morning.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just not gonna get advantage on it. I am going to use Shadow Blade.
Okay.
It deals 2d8 psychic damage, and it has the finesse, light, and thrown properties, range 20 to 60. When you attack in a dim, light, or darkness, you have advantage. So I am gonna roll a d8.
I believe how that spell works is you summon like a blade for yourself, and then you have to attack with it. I believe. I could be mistaken.
You create a magic sword that lasts until. Yes.
Yeah.
Since it does have the throne thing on it,
You could throw it.
Can I?
Let me check if Shadow Blade is a.
It's a weapon you're proficient with.
Correct.
By
I need
default.
to see. It is a bonus action to cast, so yes, you could attack with it. You don't have to throw it. You could approach and attack, or however you want to do it. But yeah.
I think I don't want to get close. I'm the healer, and I have the least HP out of anyone because I'm a healer. So
Great.
I got a 5.
To attack?
Because yes.
So 5 plus your proficiency.
7.
Plus there's a modifier in there somewhere.
I mean, either way, it's a miss.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty good AC. But you still have your blade. Like, it's still there. It still exists.
Yeah, you can always, like the dagger over its back.
Sorry, I need to go to roll 20.
No worries.
I think I'm gonna just hit here.
Okay. Next up, Azure, then Gator.
Okay, I'm gonna... am I close enough? Yeah. I'm gonna use Dissonant Whisper again.
Okay.
So it's just give me a what kind of saving throw is it? Is it wisdom? Well, yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom 16?
Yeah, you do it. I'm gonna.
He still takes half damage though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he takes 5.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna stay there. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Next is Gator, who's pissed.
Really? I wonder why.
Just throughout the course of this fight, he's been getting like progressively angrier.
Angry boy.
I'm just hyena laughing and just like looking sassy.
Let's see here. Did I seriously miss that was on there? Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yep. Yep. Got it. Well, pick unless... Okay. Okay. 20-foot diameter is like 20 foot to each side, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so not that. So your brother says he says, well, I was trying not to damage our home, but and slams his foot down. The ground beneath Endr and Zogle opens up, and a gout of flame spits up out of it. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
$18.
18, okay. Endr. Razz.
Hello?
Girl, she can't hear us.
Ooh. Well, she's at least muted.
What? Hello.
Hey, there you are. Hey, you need to make a
Dex
you need
save.
to make a dex save.
Do I have to make one too? I did.
You do not. No, just those two.
Okay.
Why am I making a dex throw?
Because the ground opened up underneath you and fire shot out.
We in a
Wow.
volcano.
Hi. 14 plus 2, which is a 16. I hope that saves my butt.
What did you say you got, Zogle? 18?
I got an 18.
Okay. The DC was a 17.
Oh no!
That's gonna hurt.
Ow!
Wait, do you still have that D6?
Oh, you haven't spent your bardic inspiration, have you yet?
I haven't.
I would use that right now.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
There we go.
You
So
both
it's gonna hurt less, but
it is going to hurt less. So this is Wall of Fire. So you
Oh
are each going to take
no!
half of 5d8 fire damage.
Also, count the ground as
8.
I only have 19.
Yes.
Don't kill me, please.
11. 19. 21. 28. So you take 14 points of fire damage. Yeah, so how it reads is on a solid within range.
So I take 14, you said?
You take 14, both of you do.
yup.
Great.
Don't you have exactly 14 health?
No, I have 19 because I chugged my elixir. I would have been dead if I had.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot closer than I want it to be.
And
I have 5 HP right now.
oh no.
You're killing the healer.
I'm trying.
What's your problem?
There, and
Ooh, and I made my con
there.
save.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Dead yet?
Move this to back.
How are my dice? How's the P inside my numbers managing to get all chipped up?
I don't know. Yeah, and then there is now a. I believe this is a persistent wall of fire.
For a while.
Let's see.
Can I move like now?
On your turn.
One side of the wall selected by you when you cast the spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall.
Ooh.
A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage. Interesting.
So which side of the wall is not fire?
The one that's on the ground.
No, I think what it means is that like, because it's like a, and I think it goes in like one direction. I think is how the spell works. So it's gonna point. So the side pointing towards Azure is unsafe. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and like, yes, confirm external. No, Here, I'm gonna do little flame jets out in the direction that is unsafe. Whoop, and copy that. Paste. Moved back. Okay.
Yeah, so on your turn, you just walk away from the situation.
Yeah, as long as you don't stand in something that looks like fire right now, then you'll be safe. Oof.
Well, and there's a toast.
She's very close to being toast.
I'm toasting her. Okay, cool. Next is Kyr'nes, then Zogle.
Okay. Well, since I need to maintain concentration on Ice Knife, need to maintain concentration on Dragon Breath, we're gonna cast Ice Knife. 1d20. Hit is a 10. Gosh, dingo dango.
Dingo dango.
Alright, well, he's got to make a dex save for the cold either way, so.
Okay. Ooh, 13 plus 1, I
Heck.
think. Wait, hold on. Plus 2. Ooh.
Well, he makes it then. Gosh,
Yes.
dang it. I would have done 10 damage too.
Are you gonna move?
I'm comfy where I'm at.
Okay, next is Zogle. Then Endr.
I mean, let's just rinse and repeat. I'm just gonna move that down 5 feet and let him burn.
Okay.
Moi. My turn.
Plus his con. I think he's got. Is it a con save, right?
Con save at disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, right. He does not make it.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. 9 points of damage. Okay. He's not feeling good.
I'm a gooch my pooch too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Remove yourself from the wall of fire.
Zogle.
That is ideal, yes.
Show nameplate. Save changes. There you go. Perfect. Okay.
My turn?
Next is Endr, and then Azure.
Okay, cool. So.
Move and heal, move and heal.
Yeah.
First of all, before I do anything, I'm gonna go here.
Good call.
Out of the fire.
As I have 5 HP. So, then I am going to
This concentration.
I am going to cast this. I wish I still had these written down. Yes. Like. Ooh. Okay. Cool. So
Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah, it took her audio and multiplied it by 4.
I was about to say, that was aggressive.
I promise I wasn't that loud.
Your computer immediately decided it needed to be that aggressive, though.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay.
So I have +5 bonus AC currently, which brings me up to a 16.
All right.
Drink the big one.
I'm going to. And also because it is an abjuration spell, I get my abjuration ward.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have 10 extra hit points, I think.
Yes. So and then that was my turn.
Okay.
And then, or rather, as a bonus action, I'm gonna chug the good healing potion.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank God, a 4 plus 3, which is a 7.
Okay. Beautiful.
So now I currently have 12 back, and then the abjuration ward gives me plus 10, so I'm technically at 22 again.
Cool. Well done. You guys are being very, very strategic this fight. It's going very well for you.
Trying.
Cool. Next up is Azure, then Gator.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
And make him think that his clothes and his accessories are on fire.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
That's one way to do it.
But you said he was 60.
Yeah, but
He is.
And yeah, and basically like there's non-stop fire on him. That's like because it's an illusion, so I'm gonna make the disappear.
So liar, pants on fire.
So that's my goal. Basically, he needs to make so the illusion is no more than 10-foot cube. It's only visible to the target. Which does he have to make a saving throw?
He should, but
oh no, he did. So basically, see, it's an intelligence save.
intelligence. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He fails that.
I think as a half elf, he would actually have proficiency in it.
In intelligence?
Yeah, druids or half elves get proficiency in wisdom and intelligence saving throws.
Oh, he only has. I mean, he has a +1 for his stuff, his intelligence.
Oh, weird. They put druids weird in there.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So he thinks that he's on fire. Does he just have to act on that, or is he like feared or charmed, or what's the situation?
So basically, like while the target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real. The target. Okay, so he's convinced that it's real, and he takes each round on my turn. He takes 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay. Perfect. Great. Loving it.
And yeah, basically like he acts like he's on fire, you know. So I don't know what he would do, but yeah. So basically, to make it believable, I'm like, I shall now call forth the power of the fire. I just put my hands in front of myself, like I'm fucking Naruto or something. And I'm like, burn, and he takes on fire.
Okay.
And,
perfect.
And
I really hope that you did it in the most deadpan voice, just like that too.
I call upon the power of fire. Oh,
by the power of fire, I'll call forth. Oh
my god. Okay. Perfect. Cool. So
Sword
Gator's
of
turn.
Omens, give me power
Give me that
beyond
con save at
power.
disadvantage.
Oh god, he fails.
Alright, 10 damage. It's better at least.
Oh my god, and I need to make a concentration check. Wall of Flame goes away.
Away it go.
He fails his concentration check. Oh, not copy. Delete. Okay. Let's see. What am I sitting at? There we go. Okay. He well, he thinks he's on fire. He's gonna stop, drop, and roll. He's
This is logical.
Yeah, so he's rolling on the ground. Kyr'nes.
Is my
and
turn.
then Zogle.
Okay, so I'm gonna make one last ice knife. 17 plus 4 is 21. That hits, right?
That does hit, yes, sorry.
Okay, 1d10 dabby damage.
He makes his save.
Oh, heck. Well, then he takes 2 damage. I'm terrible at rolling d10s, apparently.
Okay,
Same though,
alright.
same.
It happens. Okay. Zogle.
I mean, I guess I'll move the moonbeam, then put it back.
Okay. Great.
I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
All right. Well, con save with disadvantage. 9 plus like 2 or something.
Well,
9 plus
I
1,
mean, he
10.
only takes 4 points of damage in this situation.
Okay. All right.
I guess I'll just sit, like, kind of scratch my head as best I can with a paw. Like, I don't know what to do here.
So you just kind of go.
Do the
Okay.
head tilt. I love it.
Endr.
Hello. Yes, it is I. So. Bill. That's my boyfriend's. I don't want his.
Ender is not a centaur.
Yo,
No.
Endr, do you still have Witch Bolt? Oh, did you make your Constitution saving throws for Witch Bolt?
it doesn't matter. Screw it. I don't know how many that's been, so.
I am going to use. Once again, I'm going to use Shatter.
Okay.
just the death in your voice. Smile, kid.
We're just going aggressive today.
Does he have a
Um,
save to make on that?
Each creature, yeah, he has to make a Constitution save. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage, or on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
He failed to save.
Time to roll my 3d8. 1, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, so
So that's 15 damage.
So, as you cast this spell,
What is?
it flies forward, crashes into Gatorjaw, and in that moment, in all of your heads, you hear "stop," and the world stops moving around you.
Ooh.
You feel almost a cold wind. The the moonbeam dissipates. Zogle, you returned to your human form. All magic effects in the area cease immediately. And then, just like that, time snaps back into place, and Gatorjaw falls over with a deafening sound. The voice that stopped you was the voice of the god of the forest. And he's smiling. And he said,
Zogle is going to rush over to his brother.
Yeah. And I mean, you're a couple of your brothers are already tending to him. Even like he's. If y'all want to switch back to Discord or whatever, we're pretty much done with Roll20. Yeah, he's bloodied, he's beaten, but they are prepared for this outcome, and like they know that like it's a possibility, so they're completely ready, and they stabilize him pretty quickly. And the god of the forest walks forward, and he says, Zogle, I knew you were clever, but that battle was exceptional.
Moonbeam hurts, guys.
You knew exactly what your enemy's weakness was, and you used it against him perfectly. Your friends are very clever as well.
Thanks, I know.
I try, sir.
What friends?
You're not my friend.
Wait.
Wait.
And he says, you have my blessing. And I believe with a hard-fought battle, you've won something extra. Some vines start to grow out of the ground in front of you, and like wrap around each other, and then they start to like grow bark, and this mass of vines forms into a chest.
This is the coolest chest ever!
And he says, please take these and destroy your enemies. And remember, you are always welcome in this forest. All of you.
I'm going to totally give my dad a sideways glance.
Take that, Dad! No, I'm kidding.
And I think that for like the first time, maybe in Zogle's life, like your father is giving you an approving glance, and he looks proud of you.
Stone face, stone face, stone face, stone face, stone face, stone face, stone face.
Totally not in a happy cry right now.
That is where we're gonna end the story for the night, because I need to roll for things like rewards and things like that. But would you guys like to know how much experience you got?
Yes.
I do
Level
want
5,
to know.
or level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5.
Okay, hold on. You get I need a calculator. I need to pull up my snakes and my bear again, because I'm going to consider those defeated.
We did it.
Swarm of Poison Snakes 5e, and Brown Bear 5e. Okay, let's see here. So that is... Give me just a second. And I didn't pull any punches. I was legitimately trying that whole time. This one out of the book is...
We're just nailing you.
Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. Okay, so that...
Bet you weren't expecting that.
I was not
You were
ready.
not...
That play
No,
with the
Endr almost.
moonbeam.
That was ridiculous.
Even though
so
Endr
happy.
almost came close to dying.
That play with the
He's
moonbeam
fragile
was
human.
mega fresh.
I'm just gonna roast myself.
So, for anyone who's curious, we for that fight, I used the Archdruid from page 210 of Volo's Guide to Everything. It is a challenge rating 12.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were
Um,
supposed to
we
be
beat
totally
that?
dead. Yeah, we were supposed to be dead.
Yeah. Divided up between all of you, between the 3 enemies that you defeated, you each earned 2,262 experience.
2,200 and what?
62.
Not quite level up.
Really?
But still, hang on. Let me double check.
No, level
Wait,
up is
2,000
3,000.
what?
Level up is to level 25 or to 5 rather is 3,800.
Oh, that's how much you need? Or that's
that,
the total?
6,500
so to
is
level
the
up,
total.
So from level 4, because have we gotten any other experience?
I'm
I'm
sure you
at-
have from somewhere.
Fight from level
I'm
4.
at 2,925. So.
I mean, you probably had some from the were-rats
Oh,
and
yeah.
from...
Oh, I didn't. Please give me that because I didn't get that because I wasn't at the end of that fight.
You and I are probably at the same XP level then.
Yeah, just go off of
Okay.
Kyr'nes's.
How much do you have currently?
2,925.
2,925. Okay.
It's calculator time, so. And
Yep,
you said
hold on.
2,000 something.
262.
2,265.
2262.
Yeah, 2,262.
6,2.
Can I have my calculator, please? No, I guess not. I guess I have to use my phone.
5,187.
Whatever Kyr'nes' answer is my answer, dude.
And what do you guys need for level 5?
6,500.
Oh, we're not there then.
We got about 1,000 XP.
Still. Good job.
We're real close.
So how much?
What's your total?
Well, no. So
No. What Kyr'nes? What's your total?
Close the. It's 5,000 something. 5,100.
So good job. I was expecting that fight to go a lot differently.
yeah.
You said 5,187?
5,187. Yes. 5,187.
Okay.
We're well on our way to level 5.
You are. You guys did great. I'm very proud.
Then I was re-looking through. It looks like level 6 is when I actually get my elemental shape, and now I'm more sad.
Rough. I'm actually really proud of you guys. That was wild. You guys pulled out some crazy stuff for that fight. So that was.
Also, I hope you realized that at the beginning when I was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna use Shatter," I had no idea it'd be like super effective or anything. I was just like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'm gonna use Shatter because I want to use a level 2 spell that Endr normally wouldn't use that often."
Yeah.
Because she's like, "Okay, I prepared all my healing stuff beforehand. Let's go."
And actually, just so you guys can see, let me go and find the elemental. God damn it.
The elemental probably would have gone similarly if I remember right.
The elemental was actually worth less experience. So, I mean, you guys up the ante for sure. Elementals, please. Where the hell are the? Here we go. So that was the Earth Elemental Myrmidon from page 202 of Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, and it looks like that.
Oh, that's not scary
Yeah.
at all.
And it's got, what, 120 hit?
127. So good job,
Okay, so
everybody.
That
So,
went
like,
well.
if Endr's attack had hit, he would have just been.
So this one doesn't have the same.
Well, no, I
damage
mean
stuff.
like just in general at the end of the fight had like.
Oh no, it hit. That's what
Oh.
took him down.
I killed it.
You did kill him.
Yeah. God had to protect him.
Yep.
I did it without any of my clerics.
Okay. So does
Crackle and pop, guys.
everybody want to do outros and we're good to go?
I suppose I'll go first because my spiel is always the longest because I don't know how to shut up. Hi, my name is Glacier Nester. I play the Dragonborn Sorcerer Kyr'nes, and I do many things on the internet. I do both YouTube and Twitch. Sunday nights I'm here. Mondays is usually a original video for YouTube. And that's always a good time. It's usually also it's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? First impression series, where I pick a game off the shelf and play it for 30 minutes and go, yeah, that's a good time. Or, oh, that wasn't very good. And then and then the rest of the YouTube videos go up based on my Twitch content. And my Twitch content is Wednesday nights. I do a variety game. We're almost done with Oracle of Ages. After that, we're probably going to do something cool. I don't know yet. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. But my real flagship show is on Friday nights. It's called Paper Cuts, where I read a public domain book. Just last week, we finished Around the World in 80 Days. This coming week, you're going to have to drop by and find out what book we're going to read. But overall, it's a great time. At the end of the week, I have content every day but Tuesday. And you never know, I might come up with something clever to fill that last day. We'll see, but that's my spiel. Oh, it's Glacier Nester with an underscore everywhere that it's allowed to have an underscore. The only place off the top of my head that doesn't allow an underscore is YouTube, but just Google Glacier Space Nester. I'll come up.
Perfect. Razz, you want to go next?
Oh, sure. I was gonna say mine's really short, so I wouldn't mind going last. But so I have an art blog on Tumblr called Razz's Art Corner. There's no spaces or dashes or anything. It's just Razz, RAZZS, Art Corner. And that's where I post art occasionally. There's like 3 posts on there right now. I'm still working on throwing things on there. Yeah, but that's it. I have a TikTok, but it's just dumb and goofy, so it's not really worth mentioning.
Fair. Owl, welcome back.
Welcome back to me. Yeah, so I'm more or less active on Twitch. I usually stream like creative stuff. I've been a little less present there because I'm working on making my portfolio in real life to get to get some new opportunities. So yeah, but you can always hit me up on Discord and stuff. I'm always somewhere saying stupid shit. Yeah.
Cool. I am Kid Infinite. I am the Dungeon Master. I try to stream 5 days a week. Sometimes I fall asleep. You know, it happens.
Don't worry about it.
I play Dungeons and Dragons and Dead by Daylight and Overwatch and whatever I want. And sometimes I give away gift cards, which is the thing that just happened. Congratulations to Offset, who I think is in the chat. Who won the spinny wheel of Mooney. Follow me for a good time.
Well, I guess that just leaves everyone's favorite non-social druid.
And this is obviously Matthatter Plays. This is my channel. Hi guys. Hi. We do full-time streaming here, and we've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft lately, and a lot of League of Legends, that kind of stuff. We're going to be doing Photoshop after this because I'm bringing back Photoshop Sundays because I need something else to do. Otherwise, yeah, just pop on in whenever you want, guys.
Cool. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Hopefully see you guys next week.
Yeah.
When we'll continue our adventures. Goodbye.
Heck yes,
Bye now.
Penis.
Bye.